Windows update every fucking time. I forgot because it actually changed everything on the what's-his-face side of things, so I have to go through and fix all that. Anyway, what is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. No, you did not see things incorrectly. You did actually see the Saturday roundup countdown. I honestly didn't check. It was one of those things. It's been one of those days. But anyway.
It's one of them days.
Not even the good kind. Not even the good kind. But you know what? We're gonna make up for it by having an amazing show. So it's gonna.
That's right.
It's all gonna come out in the wash, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I have concerns.
It is. No, it's gonna be just fine. You did tell me.
Yes.
You did tell me that you are in the home stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean,
sort of. Yeah, sort of. But see, the home stretch is because I left the hardest, most troubling parts for last.
That is yeah.
So the home stretch is really the home stretch. But I did do something very neat that I have never done before. And I hope you all liked it. You know, so those of you who are patrons and channel members, you guys got to see it. I'm debating whether I want to release it for like other like maybe after a while, maybe release it publicly. Initially, I was going to make it just a exclusive thing and then just leave it at that. But so many people reached out to me and told me how much they loved it that I almost kind of want to share it with everybody else, but I might make everyone else wait a while for it. Like I'm gonna let y'all have it for a while, and then maybe we'll put it out later. Kind of like what we did with the sick Negro video. That was a thing that happened. But yeah, I broke down my own comic in video format.
Sure.
And I saw some of y'all were pleased.
It, huh?
Some of you were pleased. So do with that information what you will. I don't know what to tell you. But
you talk. This is on what you call it? This is on Patreon.
It's on. I put it on Patreon and I put it on the channel members side of YouTube. So. But it basically what I did. I basically did what I do with everybody else's comics. I sat down and gave it the old 1-1-4 or 1-2, whatever the hell people call it these days. I don't really actually know. But there it is, like right there. Bam.
You put your virtual camera back on?
Oh, yeah, I forgot I didn't do that. There you go.
There you go.
But yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Why don't I see that? I got members only. I'm tripping right now. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
It's like, wait a minute. Hold up.
I see the members only post. So I'm obviously I'm a member, but I don't see that one.
Yeah, it shows. I don't know if it'll show up at everybody else's like video, like main video thing or whatever. But I presume that it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
there it is. Why isn't it with the rest of your members only show? That's silly.
Oh, you know what? I think when I posted it, I don't think I put it in there. I think that.
Oh, I thought that was like an auto thing.
No. I have to do that. Which now that you've said that, I'm like, ooh, let me go do that real quick. Oh shit, I forgot. I just realized I'm out here fucking up. I'm fucking the bag up. Like something serious. I haven't been putting the. This actually lends itself very well to something Robo and I were talking about earlier when I was telling him that someone had reached out to me about like being like my like social media manager or like some shit like that or whatever the fuck. And I was like, man, I don't know about all that. But now with the benefit of hindsight, it's kind of like, man, maybe it would be nice to have one of those like
one day.
Like one day,
One day.
like when I am a far richer person, you know,
Mm,
when I'm a far more well-to-do individual, we can talk about that. But
yeah.
like I see the validity of it every day.
Right.
I see the validity. I see the validity of it, the necessity of it. I see it every fucking day.
Well, because
Uh,
imagine like when you hit your 1,000,000,
mm,
how much less time will you have? You know what I
it's a good
mean? So
question.
at that point, then it's a return on investment thing, you know? But right
True.
now you barely have any time, shit, you
I
know, but
mean, look, man, I'm tired, man. That's what I know. I'm fucking tired. Okay, I'm
look,
tired.
here, I'm gonna speak for everybody in the chat when I say this. Let's not we don't need a burnt out Ernie.
No,
'Cause a
we do
burned out
not.
Ernie is an Ernie that's like, "Hey, guys, I'm stepping away for a little bit," and everybody's gonna be like, "No!"
And see
"You need
what'll
another
happen is
cruise? Go on another cruise, man. You just come on back."
look, man, if it's if y'all ever get that video that hey man, I gotta step away for a while, man, I don't know if I'll come back. I'll just be like, man, look, no,
I
I'll
hear
come
you.
back because I like money too much.
But
I don't-
that means that the comic book took off. That's what that means.
yeah, that's
If
what that
you're not
means.
coming back.
Yeah, if I say I'm not coming back, that means like, man, look, but see that, but
Another
see
bag.
that would be presuming that the comic bag is substantial. And as I think we
Right,
all
right.
know, no one gets into making comic books to make money because very rarely do people ever actually make money off of
That's right, that's right.
comics unless you have a good deal. Unless you have a good deal, you gotta have like an airtight, really ironclad deal. And you have to be very, I won't say very protective of your IP, but you need to be like the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy of your fucking IP.
Yeah.
Like look at
I
people
noticed
like,
that people
yeah.
mhm, good. You look
Oh
at people
no
like
no! I was just gonna say look at people like Robert Kirkman and you know so on and so forth.
mhm. See,
You know.
actually, those are good examples of, like, when I look at, like, people who are actually wealthy, right? Because
Mhm.
I mean, you've talked to famous comic book writers, I've talked to famous comic book writers. We know that, even the ones that we all know, they're regular money people, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But the wealthy ones, them motherfuckers ain't streaming a couple times a week. Imma do a comic book here and there. They're
Yeah.
doing a comic book, they're writing a TV show, they're just
Mhm.
like, these people don't and it goes back to what I said, I've said it before. I've said it before, and I didn't mean that I just got here organically, but Imma say it again. If you see somebody who is ridiculously wealthy, I will show you somebody who sacrificed probably more than they should have to get there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got a wife that don't or a spouse that don't love them, or is neglected children that don't know their name anymore, or something. Their mental health, they're about to have they're like three interviews from a heart attack, something.
What did it cost?
Like, you're exactly. What did it cost?
Everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything. That's literally that's how a lot of y'all motherfuckers would be you
Yep.
you know if someone for like real deal if someone actually if someone hit you up and was like hey man how'd you get all these millions how on earth did you secure the bag the way you did this is how you're gonna look you're gonna be sitting there just like
Mhm. Mhm.
like you'll even grow a little nutsack chin. Like you'll even get the little nutsack chin. Even you'll
It'll
be
get
like,
wrinkly and everything, little
yeah,
vertical lines on it.
yeah. And you'll just be like, man, it cost me everything, everything, fam, everything. That's how it works, man. I don't make the rules, but what
Mm.
I do make the rules on is the fact that you guys have tuned in to what I feel is the wokest show on earth. You have come to the Woke Breakfast Club. You've come to the Woke Shade Room. You are sitting amongst the woke New York undercover of YouTube, the League of Extraordinarily Woke Gentlemen. You are also hanging out with the Justice Gang. You're hanging out with the woke MI5, the woke slow house, all of that shit. You're hanging out with all of us here, and not
If it's
only
woke, we're it.
yeah, and even better, all of those things I just said, with a dash of Sasson.
Just a dash.
Now that we've said all that, what are we here for today? I think you guys saw the thumbnail. I think it's pretty obvious. This week, a lot of things happened. A lot of really interesting things happened, but none quite as interesting as what's going on with the discourse surrounding the live action Moana movie that I feel like everyone knew or should have known was coming, but now everyone is suddenly acting like they had no idea. Same goes for the Legend of Zelda live action movie. The same live action movie that everyone was freaking out over whether or not trans actress Hunter Schafer was going to be playing Zelda, the very same movie.
As fuck.
Right. The same movie where people were as much as people were excited for the prospect of Hunter Schafer being cast as Zelda, people were equally as enraged that it could potentially have been Hunter. Which, to be fair, let's keep it a buck. It was never going to happen. Like it was a thing people talked about online, claiming that other people had claimed that other people had claimed. It was like a friend of a friend of a friend, sources said that it was going to happen, and people fucking ran with it. Actually, I don't even think it went that far. I think it was actually someone made a fan cast of it, and then people ran with that, and then the news. Not news, but the rumor mill people latched onto it. Very similar to today, and as I've seen for a while, people have been talking about, not a day goes by I don't see some fucking bullshit rumor mill social media page going on about how, my sources say that Cynthia Erivo is going to be cast as Storm in the MCU. They say that shit like every day. Every day. And it's just like, bruh, your sources are your imagination.
That's right. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. That's what it is.
Trust me, bro.
Can I just say about Hunter Schafer, though, we don't deserve it. The nerds do not deserve it. That's why we didn't get it.
No.
Because you don't deserve that level of perfection to match Zelda.
Well, what I find hilarious about it, what I find absolutely hilarious about the Hunter Schafer discourse is how disingenuous it was. Like the people. Okay, look, let's keep it a buck. The people who were anti Hunter Schafer being cast as Zelda. I mean, first off, it was because of rampant transphobia is why that was what was going on. Obviously, I mean that let's go ahead and clear that. That's not even the secret. But once you get away from that, it came down to there were also people who were just as equally annoying about how much they wanted it to happen, that it was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of slick don't want none of y'all to be happy. Like I want everybody to walk away from this sumbitch disappointed, because I was like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be like, if someone said it was going to happen, I would not be against it at all. Because, well, for one, I'm looking at this beyond Hunter Schafer looking like for those who don't know here, I'm going to pull this up. Hunter Schafer is literally like the spitting image of Zelda in a lot of regards. And this was the image a lot of people used to justify why they felt that way. But my thing is like, I don't like stunt casting. Like when people are like, this is the actor that's been fan cast as the character for years. No, I don't want that. Get that shit the fuck out of my face. Just like when I was talking shit earlier today about the folks that said that Cynthia Erivo was going to be Storm in the MCU. And there were some people who also agreed with me, but then were like, no, it should be this person. And the only metric for why they picked that person is because they looked like them.
That's right.
It's like,
that's right.
looking like the character is not enough. Okay, looking like the character is honestly. Well, yes, I would like for the actor to look like the character they're supposed to be
Right.
playing in a
Right.
movie where it's an adaptation of a property where we already kind of have a very established way that a character's supposed to look. Yeah, that's nice. But if a motherfucker can't act, and don't get me wrong, and for those that wonder what I'm talking about, it was people that kept bringing up Jade Cargill, who, don't get me wrong, I love me a Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill is absolutely positively delectable. But I would literally look, I'm that guy. Like, I'm not a bathwater dude, but I'll be the first one to say if Jade Cargill said, "Hey, you can have my whole tub of bathwater,"
Yeah.
I mean, I would not drink it.
You could even fart in it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
look, I could see the bubbles. I could see the fart bubbles. In the I can see the fart bubbles in the water and be like,
Like, is this seltzer? Is this
yeah,
is it carbonated?
right? I'm like, damn, dude, this is real. This tastes like Aquafina. But no, and because Jade Cargill had done like a lot of like Storm cosplays, she even wears ring gear to look like she's worn various ring gear to look like various iterations of Storm. And like, while that's all well and good, Jade Cargill, while she is a fantastic wrestler, she is not the best promo.
Right.
And I don't think that's an unfair statement for anyone to say about her. Now, I haven't really kept up with her in WWE, but just a little bit I have seen from clips of her in WWE, she seems to be still kind of about in the same range of promo that she was in AEW, if not maybe a little bit better. But like, that's just kind of my thing. Like, I want somebody who can actually fucking act. Like an actual actor, not someone who is being brought in just because they look like a character. But that was, you know, me kind of getting away from the main thing. First off, Robo, do you have any nostalgia? I say nostalgia, even though Moana is a movie that came out in like what, 2016?
Yeah.
Was it 2016? Was it 2016 the original? Yeah, 2016. It was 2016.
Yeah, okay.
Is when the original Moana came out. Look, don't get
That's
me
like
wrong.
last year, right? That's not like that feels like a year or two ago.
You know what's wild is that our problems, all of our problems seem so trivial in comparison going back to 2016. Like, we thought it was over. We were like, oh my God, democracy is. Oh, wait. No, now it's really over. Like,
you ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen shit.
Bro, actually, you want to talk about going back. And you and I can go this far, and many of y'all in the chat can go this far. But I want you to just try for a second. I want everybody to take a moment. And I want you to think back to September 10th, 2001. And before.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Think about going to the airport.
Ooh.
Just living life. living your life in a day, in the days before the towers were hit and George Bush got all his fascist hopes and dreams.
Oh my God, dude. That
blessed.
Man, we don't like, honestly, yeah, it's kind of funny when you say like when you said September 10th, 2001, it felt like such a like storybook time. I was just like, oh shit, like that. Dude,
yeah,
it was such a great time. Like, oh my God, it was so great. I mean, and then everything,
the things that we thought, no, everything. You thought you were free. You thought like, man, I have private property. I have rights. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was America. And then all of a sudden, some Saudis that are still our best friends and we still arm and we give planes to flew right into these buildings and our entire world was over. The Patriot Act, the global war on terrorism, everything. And it has been a downhill ride ever since.
And that's even when you take into consideration like getting Barack Obama, in like kind of sprinkled in the middle there. Even with that, it still doesn't like change the fact that we've literally been living in a shithole for like that long. Like, well, even before that, but like we because once again we had the Reagan years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now granted, we had Bill Clinton and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Before
Mm-hmm.
GW Bush, but still, like,
Right.
we had more downhill slides, or rather, no, not down, because it makes it sound like it's easy, uphill battles than we've had downhill ones. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but that
Mm-hmm.
said, yes, Moana, which came out in 2016, did ridiculously well. To my
Right.
understanding, I even remember because to show you where I was at. At that time, I remember working in retail and people of all colors and creeds wanting to be Moana. Like Moana was one of like even and I don't want to start this discourse because I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to make it this because I've seen people talking about this. I'm not trying to make it this way, but like when we had Tiana, as a Disney princess, like I didn't
Uh-huh.
see little white girls wanting to be Tiana. I just didn't see it. Not at least not that I can recall. But
I
like
wonder
I
why.
remember. I mean, I think we all know why. We all know why.
Hmm.
But I remember when Moana came out, I saw little white girls wanting to be Moana for Halloween and this, that, and the third. Like Moana was one of those that like granted, not my cup of tea. Really, very rarely are Disney movies ever my at least when I say Disney, like their animated stuff. Very rarely is anything they make like my cup of tea 100%. So yeah, but it was one of those things. I was like, oh wow, like this is like people are really kind of jiving with it. It's kind of crazy that's the case. It's interesting what happens when you put in a character who's they're brown, but they ain't got as much melanin in them as as maybe somebody else. Um,
Mhm, mhm.
and
And plus, they
then
got to make them all exotic and shit. People, you know what I
right,
mean? Like,
well,
I felt like it touched me a little bit
yeah.
as a person whose ancestors is from the island and shit. I'm like, oh, that's
It's like,
cool.
oh man,
I wish I was Hawaiian.
well, the funny thing about it is that okay, 2016 passes, and if I'm not mistaken, did they not just have a Moana 2 come out in like the last? God, what I think was it last year? Did it come out last year or was it this year? Last year,
Last year, yeah,
all
November. Yep.
almost this time last year, we had Moana 2. And here they were sitting here trying to make a live action Moana movie. And I was the guy who was like, okay, well, why? Like, why do we need this? Well, like I get it. Like, okay, I know a lot of people don't like the live action remakes, but here's the reality that a lot of kids don't like watching old shit. I mean, yeah, I know some of y'all have told me ad
Facts.
nauseum that some of your kids do enjoy watching old shit, but let me be someone who has a child who does not like that type of shit. There you go. It
My
just is what it is.
grandson's 5 years old. He's speaking full sentences, damn near reading now. Proud of him, little guy. He's over here reading shit. Anyways,
Yeah.
uh, won't sit down for shit. I'm like, no, you
Mm,
gotta see Aladdin. This shit
mm.
is it.
Nope.
Going around doing cartwheels and on the sofa, like sliding. Is it almost over? I'm like, all right, just
It's
go.
like,
Get the
fine,
fuck out of here.
go on. Go, take my goddamn phone. Go on somewhere. Uh, well, that's so. Cersei is kind of the same, like not to the strictest, the strictest extent, but like
Yeah.
I remember the first time we tried to get them to watch The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, a lot of movies. Really, like it's one of those things where like it's not even so much that Cersei doesn't like them. They are resistant to wanting to, like it's one of those things
Right.
like I remember the first time we made them sit down and watch The Labyrinth, they talked cash money shit for the entire first 30 minutes of the movie, like about how much, oh, I'm bored, but then by the time we got to the end of the movie they were like completely locked in, and then like for
Right.
the next like month they're like, hey, can we watch Labyrinth again, can we watch Labyrinth again, can we watch Labyrinth again, can we watch it's my whole personality now, can we watch Labyrinth again, can we watch like that's kind of how it is. So like the few times, and I'm gonna make sure I'm clear when I say this, that was one of the few times they actually relented and allowed themselves to have fun. Like, but I
Right.
remember showing them the first, the original Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin anyway, and they were kind of like, oh, okay, this is kind of fun, it's kind of cool. But then when they saw the live action Aladdin, they liked that even more,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was
I
kind
mean,
of the
that's really
same.
what it's about.
Yeah,
It's about money.
yeah. They don't the sooner we all recognize and understand these live action remakes are not for us. They're not for us
Facts.
old ass motherfuckers who were there when the shit came out originally. It's for these younger kids who don't have the patience to watch something that looks dated.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
who that's for. Now,
There's a feeling.
yeah.
There's a feeling we get when we watch these things, right? And we all know what
Yes.
it is. It's nostalgia, right?
Mhm.
But that power of nostalgia that gives you that little bit of dopamine, even
Mhm.
though the animation's wonky, even though it's like you can tell it's old art, like that feeling we get makes us like it, and we want our kid to like it with us. We want them to enjoy it. Like, no, I want you to feel
Right.
what I feel. This is gonna make you happy. But they
No.
don't have nostalgia for it.
Nope.
To them, it's just some cartoon. And you know what else is missing there? The social part of it.
Mhm.
Not one of those friends are talking about it.
Nope.
Not one of their friends are gonna give a shit that they watched it.
Nope.
So it's like, this is not for me. This shit looks old. Nobody's talking about this. Why should I even care about it? And it's like, all right, how about this one that use real people? Ooh, yeah, my friend went and go saw that one. They said that was
Yeah.
really good. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Dude, even I talked about this before, even K-pop Demon Hunter, something that's like new. I remember the first time I showed Sirs a trailer for it, like months before it actually came out. They acted like they had zero interest in it. And they've done that with other stuff where like they'll see, like, because I was like, hey, this K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, I think that's something you would really dig. And they just kind of looked at it and was like, now it has been their entire personality for the past several months.
it is a good ass movie.
And it's a good ass movie. And thing is, like I said, it's not unique to just that. But I remember when Raya and the Last Dragon came out, when Turning Red like was coming out, like all these other movies that were coming out, and Sirs did the same thing. They were like, I don't know. And when the movie would come out, they'd watch it and it'd be like, ooh, that's my personality. So yeah, that's why we say like, when I see all these old ass motherfuckers, people my age and older, you're close to my age and older, saying like, I don't know why they're making this shit, man. Who is this for? Who is this for? It ain't for you. They stopped making shit for you. They stopped making shit for you. Disney does not make anything for you anymore because you are old. You have aged out. This is for the babies. Let the babies have their shit, okay? That said, the trailer for Moana came out, and people, they had some ideas. People had some ideas, and I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll the dice and take a chance here, and I'm gonna play the trailer. It's very.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's brief.
This is Disney, bro. You're never getting that plaque.
Nah,
You're never getting that plaque.
Honestly, truth be told, I've just accepted it. We're just never getting it, and you know what? And that is fine. That is fine. If they don't want to give me a plaque, fuck them. That's how I feel about it.
Can I encourage you not to? Because that's gonna be a hell of a strike, man. That's Disney. Disney don't play.
Well, I tell you what, we'll focus on this then.
The animal, yeah. Like I know where you're going.
Yeah. We will focus on this part then. So the thing that came up the most I saw, in regards to all this like Moana and whatnot and what have you, there were two major things, or no, I take it back, three major things that would come up, and one of those was that people saw the actress who's going to be playing Moana. They took one look at her, and the discourse became pretty simple.
We knew.
Shakes my head. I can't believe they made Moana black in the live action. Okay, look. I want y'all to take one look here. I want y'all to take just one look at this motherfucker right here. Here, I'm gonna zoom this in. This motherfucker is medium, like barely medium brown. She's a little brown. Look at Moana.
Mhm.
Who looked at her ass and thought she was white?
That's right.
Like, who looked at her? Like, you know what? And you know what? I kind of want to kind of scrolling back to something I said earlier. It kind of makes sense why so many white people like gravitated towards Moana as a character, because to them, oh, she's just tan.
Mm,
Yeah, it's because they live on a. It's because they live on an island, so they have a natural tan. See,
that's right.
in white people brain, they can compartmentalize that shit and be like, oh no, they're like me. They just got a tan. They
Mhm.
just got a tan. And it's even
I
more
can relate.
right. Like and it's even more egregious to me because of some shit I saw yesterday. Um, I saw someone post this on Threads, and I kind of debated whether it was even real or not. But I'm gonna assume that it was.
Hmm.
But I don't, and you might have seen this video. You may have seen this video, Robo, probably, because I feel like a lot of other people did. But it was this video of this white woman who got some spray tan stuff to make herself look black. And here, I'll even play this shit so you can hear.
You
Yeah.
want a tan that gives you this color. I am naturally this white. You need to use our ultra dark tan. It is watermelon scented, and this is what it looks like immediately after applying it with a rubber glove. I'm telling you, the color payoff is wild.
The
So
entire premise of Get Out.
they
Jesus.
really like it, I love the watermelon scented
Of
it's
course.
it's
Of
what
course.
it's watermelon scented. Yeah, watermelon yes, it was watermelon scented, y'all. Watermelon scented, and it makes you look black. I wish that I
He
was
said,
Clay.
he said, Tyler Durden said she got a can of revitiligo. Revitiligo?
Every time she sprays, she get more blacker and more darker.
Mm.
But no, Moana is a whole brown girl. She is not white. She is not black either. She is Polynesian as fuck. That's
That's the problem right there. That's
yeah.
really what's going on in these people's heads. Go ahead, put her picture back up.
Yeah. So, talk about
So,
the actress.
uh-huh, the actress,
Yeah.
yeah.
So here, and you know what? I'll pull this one up because this actually kind of lends
Yeah.
to something else I wanted to talk about as well. But like, yeah, you look at her.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem. With white people, with these kind of white people. And is this. You look at her nose, right? And
Right.
she has a larger nose. And you think the only way that is possible is if you are black, like
Mhm.
black today.
Right.
And it's like, do you not do you know where we all came from? Do you know like where the first people who left the continent, what they looked like? Like, what
Right.
the fuck
Right.
is wrong with you? Like, it's
Right.
they look at Samoans and they see, by the way, for anybody who didn't know that she's Samoan, but it's
Mhm.
like, of course they have 4C hair, they got, because there are a lot of people
Mhm.
that still carry, the genetics
Yeah.
of the people, Africans who migrated out of the continent 30,000 years ago. But it's
Right.
like, to them, they are served on a platter every
Mhm.
day in our white supremacist nation with our white supremacist media. People who, if they are not white, are only non-white to their taste. So if you
Right.
see a Filipino, they're gonna look white as fuck and super pretty with fine features. They're never
Mhm.
gonna be super dark with big lips or a wider nose or a broader forehead. Like, you're never gonna see anybody else, whether they're Asian or whatever, or indigenous First Nations, on TV,
Mm-mm.
unless they are for the white American, for the white Western palate.
Right.
And so then you put her on there and you go, wait a minute, she doesn't look Polynesian. That's black. Because if it doesn't look like me, it's black. Like not
Yeah.
me, but to the white
Right,
person.
right,
And
right,
it's like,
right.
yeah, it's wild.
Well, and
it's wild.
at least once again, I just want to circle back just because I mean look at Moana's here. Let's look at that nose.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at that nose.
That's not European. That's not European.
That is a bell pepper ass nose. That is a look.
Look, if you're not European, you're black. That's all I know.
Exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. Also,
and I just want to say, I can say the word now.
He's like, I can do it. He's like, it's mine now. I'm taking it back. He's like, I'm taking it back.
They said if you're not white, you're black.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Look at her lips. White people don't have full lips like this. Not all the time. Like typically white people have thinner lips than us. And like, look at them lips. Those are full lips, full nose. Look at the skin texture. No, that is not because it's dark outside. It's because that is a brown ass woman. That's an old brown woman. But no, to take it a step further, like I said, the discourse being, they made Moana black. Well, like I said, it went a different direction in some other circles. There were some people that got upset about her hair. Now, here is where I'm like, you know what? I actually understand this criticism. Because this person said, well, why would they wand curl the actress hair who plays Moana? Her natural hair is absolutely perfect. And the message this sends to young Pacifica girls is not okay. I'm so sad they did this. Yeah, no, I 100% like this is because I want to take y'all back. I want to take y'all back just a taste. What kind of hair is this you see right here? That's not straight hair. That Moana's hair, because first off, especially if you are out at sea, you're in the types of environments that Moana is typically in. You're not gonna have hair like what old girl has in this shot. It's not gonna be a thing. I'm sorry. Her natural hair texture is like, honestly, she could have saved hair and makeup so much time. Like, they don't have to do this. She literally could just walk out the trailer and they just kind of come in and go like, all right, let's just kind of blow this out just a little bit, just give it a little bit more bounce. All right, cool. All right, get your ass out there and act, girl. Get your ass out there and act. They didn't have to spend time curling or straightening or whatever her hair, whatever. She literally already had it. There was nothing that needed to be done to, like, honestly, she looked like Moana before she even probably sat down in the makeup chair. They didn't need to do anything to her. And it does say a lot that they did.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Besides the obvious.
Well,
because obviously, I'm gonna tell you why though. Remember what I just said? We're talking about for the palate of the Western buyer, consumer. Look, people. We gave you a brown girl. We saw how mad you got. Y'all got on Lilo and Stitch. So they whitewashed the fuck out of Big Sister.
Oh my god!
But and I know that girl was part Hawaiian, whatever the fuck. But you look at the Big Sister in the cartoon. Is no. You casted a white girl. Look, we heard you. We got a brown girl. Matter of fact, we even got a Samoan girl because Moana's not Hawaiian. Moana is Polynesian from a fake place. It's Polynesian. So we went with Samoa. Look at it. She has like broader features and she's brown. Like, what do you guys? You can't have the hair. All right. If we let her keep her hair, then they're really gonna think she's black and no one's gonna go watch the movie, and we can't have that. So we're gonna straighten her hair.
Right.
That way white people will still come out. That's what the hair is for. The hair is for white people's money. That's what it's about.
Well, and And like I said, and this wasn't like the only like I saw a lot of like most. I'm not gonna lie, I actually saw more people complaining about her hair being straightened than I saw people complaining about her being, quotey fingers black, even though the actress is very obviously and clearly not black.
Right.
I saw more people talking about this, people drawing attention to this particular aspect of it. And I do agree. I do agree with what you're saying. Like, I do believe that this is trying to distill color through the lens of white supremacy. You can't convince
That's
me
right.
otherwise. Like, there's
That's
no
right.
like there's no other answer you can give me that would make sense, because it literally costs them more money to do this up here
That's
than
right.
to do any of this down here. So yeah, you can't, like literally she could have saved you like at least a few maybe a few thousand racks, just her bringing her own products from home and
That's right.
and doing her hair her fucking self. Like, it was kind of like, you remember when they cast Iman Vellani as Ms. Marvel in the MCU, and everybody was kind of saying the same thing, like, oh dude, this girl is literally Miss Marvel made flesh. Like this is her. Like, this is her now. This is her. Like, you couldn't. That's kind of how I looked when I saw the actress they got to play. I was like, dude, she kind of slick, looks like Moana. Like I was like, that's
right.
Moana right there.
Right.
I feel like maybe they could have cast a little bit more meat on their bones. But that's another
Fair,
story altogether.
fair, yeah,
But
yeah.
but look. I'm not. I can be reasonable. I can be reasonable. But what I cannot be reasonable about is bending the knee to white supremacy. Now,
That's right. By the way,
oh yes,
what you said about meat on their bones, I'm not even being funny. I'm being dead ass.
yeah.
Felt the same way about The Rock's casting.
Oh yes. Well, because
Felt the same way.
well, it's okay. So here's my thing: is like, okay, ooh, you know what you just made me think about? Ooh, man, completely unfucking related to Moana. But did you ever watch John Wick 4?
No, but it's funny you mentioned that because I'm gonna have a marathon here soon because
Okay, cool.
Marlene hasn't seen him, my daughter hasn't seen him. We're gonna watch them all. But go ahead.
So I don't know if you heard about the controversy surrounding the one of the actors that is in that movie.
No.
I don't know if you heard about it, but I'm gonna share it with you. So there's a character, I forget his name, but there's a character in John Wick 4. This guy. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Yes, exactly. Fat suit.
Yeah.
Because the guy in question normally looks like that. He's usually a very fit guy. Like, he's been in martial arts and action films and stuff like that for a while. Like, I mean, Scott Adkins is pretty well known in most circles of action films. But yeah, they got this guy who is like literally the poster child for fitness to be this goofy fat protagonist, which I will say, I thought it was cool that they wanted to have a character who wasn't like the typical like action movie body type to be in the movie, to kind of like showcase how, hey, dude, yeah, this guy's goofy as all get out, and he's a silly I guess to quote Snatch, he's a silly fat fucker, but the motherfucker's dangerous. He's a dangerous motherfucker.
Right.
And I was like, dude, I grew up on like Sammo Hung. Sammo Hung, for those who don't know, was a plus size martial artist who, at the time.
Okay, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
That mustache.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sammo Hung.
He lost a lot of weight too.
Yes, he did. He used to be a lot bigger. You see him in films today, and he's a lot smaller. But like, I'll just to kind of show people where I'm coming from. Back in the day, Sammo Hung used to be considered like even though I think honestly, well, he was kind of a big guy. He really wasn't as fat as people tried to make him out to be. Like I mean, he was a big guy. I'm not trying to say the motherfucker ain't had no girth, but I'm just saying like to me he was Hollywood fat. Like he was Hollywood fat, but instead of hiring a guy like a Sammo Hung or like a guy who is actually like kind of a heavier set martial artist, no, they just got Scott Adkins and said, no, we're just gonna put this guy in a fat suit. You know, that was kind of I was like, dude, the disrespect, the absolute disrespect. But
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I just don't. You know what? I know what they did. I know exactly what they did. They looked at Penguin and go, yeah.
We can do that.
You know what? We're going to do that.
We can do exactly that. Now, I want to take you guys a step further because there's also another set of discourse that I saw. And it was people who had the criticism. And I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm actually to repeat something my own child said when I showed them the trailer for this. They said, unprompted, unprovoked. My kid agreed with something someone said on the internet that they had no prior knowledge of. And they said, this shit looks like AI.
Oh, wow.
Now, I will say, there is a filter that Disney is using on this movie. At least that's what it feels like. There's a filter that's on the film that does kind of make you think that it is AI, but it is very much shot in live action. Considering some other criticisms and rumors I've heard about things going on at Disney, I would not be shocked if they did actually use AI on this film in some magnitude or another, but I'll definitely say people immediately looking at this film and saying that it looks like AI tells me two things. One, man, we have become so hyper vigilant about AI that we are worried that we are looking at AI anytime we're looking at something. For two, it also tells me people don't know what AI actually looks like sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, you can tell, trust me. Always watch for the fingers, always watch the mouth.
Watch the background. Watch the details.
Yes.
Is there somebody way down the street? Look at that person and watch them disappear.
Also, look for like text. If there's like a sign or something, like any kind of like literature anywhere, the text will be like all over the place. Like it'll base, unless it's like a really large sign with very large text, AI doesn't know what to do with that shit.
Yeah.
That's another
story. That applies for right now.
Well, yeah, for right now, because
that shit is getting ridiculous.
It's getting, well, also because of the fact that like, AI is getting to the point now where like honestly, it doesn't take shit to remove those little fucking like watermarks and shit. Yeah, it doesn't take shit to do that. But that's also you can still look at a lot of that stuff and be like, oh shit, is this real? Matter of fact, I saw RDC World did a video they dropped just yesterday. Or a day or two ago, maybe. Basically talking about like how AI is going to have people acting, and basically the whole premise of the video was that, Mark is in the car, the main guy of RDC, where he's in the car, and some of his homies, they want him to go and pull up on somebody and kill that person. And basically do like a drive-by, and he's like, nah, dude, I don't want to do that shit. And then like they start saying, well, no, you got to do it. Matter of fact, if you don't do it, we're going to post this video online showing you doing it. And the whole video, it's literally Mark getting, like, they show us Mark getting out of the car, walking up on somebody, shooting them, turning around, looking at the camera and saying, yeah, I did it. Mark. I am Mark so-and-so, da-da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, I'll do it again. And he's like just acting crazy as hell and then gets in the car. And it's like, and the thing is, I even told, because, I was talking to somebody in the Nerd 901 Discord about it because they attacked. We were talking about it, and I was like, dude, I said, you know what? It was kind of sad to me because, man, it was funny, but then it got real dark because of like how accurate The subject matter was, and a lot of there's been some TV shows that I watched that have been addressing that type of stuff. I watched the morning show, and that was a plot point on this current season, was someone using AI to deep fake someone and make them say some shit that they never said.
Law and Order SVU just did an episode on that.
Yeah, see, there you go.
And it was like, what's wild about it is, in this episode, the dude who was getting accused was innocent, and the whole episode was about like these two kids that wanted to ruin this teacher's life.
Oh yeah, wild. No, on the morning show, it was basically, I forget where the little girl was from, but basically like she was an Olympian and her dad was like a foreign national or something like that, and he wanted to defect and get away from his country because of the oppressive regime that they came from. And Jennifer Aniston's main character, like she basically she was trying to help the people like get away, and someone went back, deep faked her saying stuff that made it seem like she planned them running off, as opposed to her just doing it on the spur of the moment.
Oh, this okay. I think it no. Okay, I remember why I'm thinking this, because I misunderstood the headline, but something similar happened recently in real life.
I'm pretty sure that's why they did it.
This whole thing, like on what was it? It was a camera system in this one town that this police department got, and it was this whole thing on how this system that they put cameras all over the lights and shit, and it ties to an AI machine. And that way they can just be like, hey, where was this license plate? And they'll, it uses the data, right? And then this sheriff goes up to to her door, says, hey, this is you. We have a video of you. This is your car. It's right there. You're dead to rights. And she goes, that wasn't me. He goes, I'm watching you do it on this video. And she's like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, but it's not me.
Right.
And it wasn't until her dash cam, she had a recording of her dash cam. She's out of town. She's driving like in a totally different direction, that it was all thrown out. But what if she didn't have that dash cam?
She'd have been fucked.
Then she has to spend money on a fucking lawyer, fight her way out, and like, you know what I mean? Because some AI thing placed her somewhere that she wasn't. That's just crazy.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing, Mount Tyler Durden, that's not even unique. That like what you're talking about, it's not even unique to Edgar Wright's Running Man. They did that shit in the original. Because they did a thing where they actually were getting sick and tired of Arnold Schwarzenegger's character constantly beating all of the stalkers. So what they did was they faked his death. Because Jesse Ventura, who also played one of the stalkers, he didn't want to fight Ben Richards. He backed out of it. So what they did was, because they had the tech, it's kind of funny. Running Man actually predicted deepfakes, which is crazy, because Running Man actually predicts a lot of shit. It predicted the way we would see and view reality TV in the future. And this is a movie that came out like 30, 40 some years ago, I think. But basically they took someone else, put Jesse Ventura's face on that person, and then took another person and put Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on that guy and had the other guy kill the dude, and basically showed it to the audience and was like, oh, well, too bad, y'all. Ben Richards is fucking dead. And lo and behold, he was not actually fucking dead. They did the same thing when they tried to show the footage of why Ben Richards was called the Butcher of Bakersfield. They reframed the video to make it look like Ben Richards had gunned down a bunch of people in the street, when in reality, the military was trying to do it, and he tried to stop them. Like I said, like, don't get me wrong, I haven't seen Edgar Wright's Running Man yet, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say, if it did anything innovative or anything that anyone thinks is innovative, I promise you it was probably in the original. I'm willing to promise you it was probably in the original. But yeah, it's not even really a new thing. Like lots of other things that I guess like sci-fi stuff has depicted stuff like this. But yeah, no, getting kind of far afield there. Moana, I'm here for it. I mean, yeah, am I gonna go see it? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Sirs is kind of at that age right now where they've kind of slick aged out. No, I won't say aged out, but they're not quite as interested in stuff like this anymore. Like I think what was it? What movie was it that came out this week? I think like it was a debate between whether they wanted to go see Wicked for Good or some other movie that is hot in the streets coming out this weekend, or whatever the fuck, whatever the case is, whatever other movie was, I honestly cannot remember what it would have
Mm-hmm.
been if not Wicked for Good. But like basically, yeah, like if it was a choice between that and something else, they were like, yeah, no, I want Wicked for Good.
Mm.
And
Well, I mean,
yeah.
that's good for you because I mean, it's still fuck Disney o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
No, always.
Disney
Forever.
Disney does not need to be getting any money from us. So
Look, I'm like Cardi B, man. When I got beef with somebody, I got beef with them forever.
forever.
It's forever. And honestly, until someone tells me otherwise, like if Robo came to me and said, "Hey, man, so and so, they finally straightened up," I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, but I'm still watching them.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll
like,
see.
I'm still watching them. I'm like,
Zootopia, man.
That's what
one
it
you gotta
was.
watch it on.
That's what it was. It was Zootopia. That was the other thing. That was the other
Look,
thing. Zootopia too.
y'all need to like this. It's an old ass movie, so I think Cracked maybe did a video on it. Just go to Google and look at here. Google, not right now, but why Zootopia is problematic, and find a YouTube video on it. And if you don't already know, I sure as shit didn't. But when I watched it, I was like, this is me. You know, I was like this. Oh shit, yeah. Holy shit, yeah. And it was like,
yeah, no,
it's all like racial shit and classism
yeah.
and
profiling.
you know, I was like, profiling is good. Like super propaganda is like, man. That shit was,
And also, you know what's funny? AI overview on Google sometimes gets it right. The sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. But I got it right here. It says, the 2016 film Zootopia is considered problematic by some critics, primarily because its central metaphor for racism and prejudice is seen as flawed or muddled, potentially reinforcing biological determinism and a white savior narrative. Which that's not far off. That's actually almost scarily accurate. Because Zootopia, that's actually my problem with Zootopia. The fact that what was it, the fox something, is it Zach Wild? No, Zach Wild is a guitar player.
No, but I know you're talking about the fox is like oh yeah,
Nick
he's a fox, so he must. You're not supposed to judge a book by his cover, but then you are supposed to.
Yeah, it's like,
the
wait
fox
a minute,
is a con man,
right?
And the bad guys aren't bad guys because they're bad. They're bad guys because they're wolves, and so you obviously don't trust wolves. And what lesson are you teaching, right? So if you come from an area and a family and a culture that, I don't know, maybe thinks black people are scary, this cartoon reinforces that.
Also, the black people are the villains.
100%.
Because the sheep, what was the I forget, was it Bellwether? I think Bellwether was the sheep's name. Bellwether is kind of a stand-in for blackness because of some of the jokes they make surrounding her as a character. Because she's like, oh no, don't touch my, she makes a joke about not touching her hair, not touching her wool or whatever, and she makes a joke about the mayor trying to get the sheep vote. Interesting. Interesting.
Zootopia, you ain't slick. I mean, you kind of slick because a lot of people like you, but
Well, like Zootopia is one of those that, like, yeah, I appreciate them trying to tell a story about it not being okay to profile people and judge books by their cover. But yeah, like you said, at the same time, they do kind of make it seem like, man, maybe you should, like because at the end of the day, Nick isn't the person that Judy thinks he is. Well, I mean, yeah, he's a con man, but he's not like he's not someone who's dangerous or she should be afraid of. And like the way that she treats him early on, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, Zootopia is one of those movies where, like, I know that Disney wanted me to like Judy, but she is one of the types of protagonists that I don't normally like. It's kind of like have you been watching Welcome to Derry?
Yes.
Okay, so Lily is a similar type of protagonist. I don't like protagonists who are willfully either stupid or default prejudice. Like, and oh, the story is how they're going to get better later. No, I don't. You can keep those characters. I'm not interested in them. Those characters are meant for white people to feel better about themselves. They're not meant for people like us to be like, oh, look how cute they are in their racism. No, we don't do.
You talking about the girl that goes to the who keeps getting put in the psych ward?
Yeah, her. I don't like that character. I don't like her friend either, but I really don't like Lily.
I definitely don't like the friend.
Yeah, Lily. Yeah, everybody else probably forgave Lily for sending Ronnie's dad. Which, I mean, we know it's gonna happen because the
right.
But yeah, Ronnie's dad's going to Shawshank. You make no bones about it. But like, everybody else might have forgiven that bitch. I ain't forgiven. It still is. I see Lily in the streets. It is on sight. Not really. I'm joking. I wouldn't actually like. I'm talking about the character.
The character. First off, in Derry.
First off, I would never go to Derry. You wouldn't catch my black ass in Derry.
Nah. But you might. Because if you knew what was in Derry, you'd forget when you left, right?
That's true. I might come back and be like, man, I don't know what happened. Man, dude, I kind of miss Derry. I kind of want to come.
Oh, shit, I remember.
Shit. It's like, gotta go.
Let me tell you something. Here's what I'll tell you. This would happen multiple times, about at least 4 times in my life, statistically. Every 20 years. I will go back and I will then remember why I'm not supposed to be here. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is sit there and go, it's time to stick around and fight this thing.
Nope.
Hell no. It's never left Derry. Get the fuck out of Derry. That's where the hole is. And then when you leave, you're gonna forget. Just remember to get the fuck out of there in 20 years when you come back.
You know what you do is that you leave a note. Like, you leave a note for yourself,
like memento, memento. You start tattooing. Don't go to Derry all over you.
look. If you sit there, whenever you get the itch, like, man, do I really want to go to Derry? Man, I wonder if I should.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't go to Derry.
Yeah. Then you look at the other
trap. Arm. Seriously. Don't go. If you go to Derry, your black ass ain't coming back no more. Yeah. And then also, like if I roll my, also there's racism.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm definitely not going there. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Also,
I can deal with demon clowns, but
yeah. Also, evil clown. Oh, I'm really not fucking going. All right, yeah. We out, man. We out. Yeah, exactly. We ain't going. No, nope. Because I'm gonna tell you, I see one red balloon. It's a wrap. I see a red balloon. We are done.
Yeah, go.
But all that was to say, yeah. I think people need to I feel like the discourse surrounding some of this stuff, specifically Moana, I think some of it's overblown. There's obviously some of it that I do agree with, like the hair thing. The rest of it, her being black or the movie looking like AI, I don't agree with. Really on any level at all. But then there was something else that happened. You know, we kind of mentioned earlier. We kind of alluded to this with Zelda. But some of you probably saw that the set photos for Legend of Zelda, the live action movie, had leaked. And I mean, it wasn't anything like to write. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't anything to write home about. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think these images were leaked by anybody.
That's right.
I think they wanted us to see these.
That's right.
They
That's
have
right.
too much production on them.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's colored. You know, it's post production's in there. It's already the fucking the framing is perfect. Like,
right.
oops,
Dude, this
oops, it caught me.
Look, this shit been run through DaVinci Resolve.
That's right. That's right.
Look, they been fucking with the dials and the fucking color tab.
You know the Wolverine and Daredevil shit was real because that shit looked complete booty hole.
Oh yeah,
and like 20 miles away. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
Like, okay, that's just this.
Yeah, no,
you're not fooling anybody.
Dude, Nintendo put this shit out here. Don't let nobody lie to your ass and tell you otherwise.
That's right.
But no, I will say, if there's any one criticism I have of these set photos. Or the fact that they even exist is something I actually do agree with that somebody said, though not to the same extent that they're saying. Like, so I saw one person, they said, this is probably unpopular, but I'm not vibing with the Legend of Zelda first still looks. I still believe animation should have been the way to go, and that probably feeds into my bias. It feels like it's missing the magic of the game. That being said, I will watch the movie, and I will be more than happy to be proven wrong. I will gladly support gaming into movie adaptations. Now, that said, I do agree with this person on some level. That was kind of why I wasn't as big on the Hunter Schafer discourse we were talking about earlier, where people were saying, oh, we want Hunter to be the live action Zelda. Not because I don't think that a trans woman should be the live action Zelda.
You didn't want a live action Zelda.
I just didn't want a live action Zelda. I was like, I actually think, like, I feel like we kind of proved that the Mario movie, it kind of showed us, it kind of showed us that you can make this work. And I feel like it would have been better if they would have went a similar route as the Mario movie. Which also caught some flack the previous week because of Brie Larson and nobody else. Even though, like, she didn't even utter a single fucking line of dialogue, really, I think, in the trailer. If she did, I clearly missed it. But that wasn't the only other thing. I saw some people getting up in arms about this film because, as I saw someone in the chat just say, not too terribly recently, someone said that, it just doesn't look very whimsical. It doesn't look like a vibrant world. And here's the thing. It was never going to look like fucking Wind Waker. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. It was never going to look like Ocarina of Time. It just was never in the cards. So anyone who was hoping that it would look like exactly like the video game, well, guess what? If it's in live action, it ain't gonna look that way because shit like that don't exist. I mean,
not to mention that not even that. It's like you could have gone on animated. There's a reason they went live action because they wanted to look real. They wanted to look real, not like a video game. Like they did that on purpose. So why would they go real and then make it look like a video game?
Like, no, man, okay, guys, we're gonna take this live action shit and we're don't worry, y'all, we got this. We're gonna run it through the AI filters. We got this. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. I mean, like I said, I'm all for people being upset that it doesn't look like the game, but here's the thing: if you get it in live action, that was never going to be the case. And even if they did, they would have had to have used CG to do it. And while yes, the technology is there would have been no end to people saying, "Well, it doesn't look realistic enough. You made it look like the world, but now I can tell that it's CG." Bitch, gone somewhere is what I have to say to that. Like those people were never going to be pleased. They were never going to be pleased. Now, the other thing, and this is where we get into this was a funny interaction that I actually interacted with this person a little bit when this happened. But you knew it was inevitable. Someone was gonna cry woke. To the surprise of no one, someone came rushing out of the fucking gate to say,
it's woke.
And yeah, they said Nintendo has gone woke. Can't even tell who's the boy and who's the girl. Now,
how? What?
Okay, so full disclosure, when I responded to this person, I was like, I think that just tells me you need glasses.
That's right. Yeah.
And then the person who they were like, when people started beating their ass in the replies,
Yeah.
they came back and said, "There's a lot of y'all that are saying very transphobic stuff to me."
Oh,
Whatever.
now
It's like,
they're worried about transphobia.
Right. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, you fucking kidding me? But no, look,
That's right.
let's keep it a buck here. It's very obvious that this is a dude. Okay, if you like, I mean, yeah, is he a pretty dude in this particular scenario?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Does he have nice lips? Yes.
Yes.
Does he have beautiful eyes that you could stare into all day? Absolutely.
Absolutely. But I can also look at this person and tell, like, you know, like the conservatives always try and tell you that, like, the what is a woman crowd are always trying to, like, tell you that they can tell they have trans radar or whatever.
Right.
But then they're like,
yeah,
but then these are the same people that are beating their meat to trans models online, not realizing.
Oh
that
yeah,
they're
that's
trans.
why. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
But wait, I didn't know she was trans. Well, that's crazy. But no, it's look. I can look at this person and tell, yeah, it's a dude. It's very obviously a dude. And to take you a step further, this is very obviously a girl. This is very obviously a girl.
That's a man. That's might as well be Hulk Hogan.
But wait a minute. But wait a minute though. Wait. But here's the real question though. If this is a man, would you what if you were to find a cis-born woman that looked like Hulk Hogan? Which one would you pick?
This one easy.
Oh!
Easy peasy. And if that makes me gay, well then I'm going to Pride.
All right. Well, it's like, what was it? I saw. It's kind of funny because the discourse, it wasn't related to this, but like right around the time that I saw the inciting post here, someone else somewhere in another corner of threads was going off about how, like, they said if you are a man who sleeps with a trans woman, you're gay. And I was like,
it doesn't even pass the logical sense. Like I've had this conversation so many times. I've tried to tell people. I was like, look, I was active duty when I was telling this to a bunch of like conservative active duty dudes. And the ones that were not busy like chuckling and shit, like a lot of them were like, damn, that's a good point. Homosexuality is about being attracted to the same gender.
Right.
So if you are hot and you are tickling the what I like in my straight brain, with your body, curves, ass, thighs, titties, whatever it is,
right,
and we go at it, then even if you were to be like, psych, gotcha, bitch, if you did that, I'm like, okay. So,
well, yeah,
you tricked me into having sex with a dude, but I didn't have sex with you because you're a dude. I'm not gay.
Right. It's like it's hilarious because once you start really like breaking down like all of the different like particulars of the situation, regardless of what it is, it don't even matter. Like, I mean, whatever little label you want to put on yourself, that's fine. But I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
When old girl said it, because yes, it was a woman who was running around saying this. I was like, you know what? I find it funny that the people who claim to be able to tell who is trans and who is not often can't pick out the people who are trans around them in real life. And even worse, I think most of these people, they are actually like secretly enamored and attracted to, you're enamored by and attracted to trans people. They just don't want to admit it to themselves. But here's the thing. Here's what I think is the best part of the the good news. Here's the good news. If you are someone who was so worried, you were so worried you weren't going to be able to tell which one of these people was which one was Zelda, which one was Link, I'm here to let you know you have nothing to worry about. If you're someone who considers yourself like if you're a biological male, you consider yourself straight, and you're worried that looking at the live action Zelda is gonna make you gay or whatever, well, that's a whole other story. You got other problems going on there, I think. But like, you can rest assured she is very much a woman. She's very much a young lady. And if you're worried that you're gonna look at the actor who is playing Link and that you're gonna have gay feelings for him or whatever it is you're gonna have, I don't know. If you're worried about that, well, I mean, I got some bad news. Here, I'll even.
I'm afraid
There you go. I was about to say.
I've got some bad news.
I mean, this motherfucker's kind of pretty. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, yeah. I know I made this big deal earlier saying like, oh, I mean, I can look at him and tell it's a dude. But I mean, yeah, I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, dude, stop looking at me like that, man. You making me feel things. But like, I was like, you're a pretty motherfucker. I was
This better not awaken anything inside me.
Actually, you know what? It's okay because Andrew Tate told me that liking women is gay. So I think we're good. I think we're good.
Well,
I think we're safe. I think we're. I personally,
think we're cooks.
Yeah. I mean, but like at the end of the day, though, I look at this and I think to myself, yeah, this dude is. He's what I mean, is he the ideal Link in my eyes? No, he is not. But as far as like what it seems that they're going for with this movie, I look at this and I say, okay.
Yeah.
Why
you know
not?
what I find most funny about these criticisms though?
Was that?
It's a single still.
There.
It is a single still. You have no idea what the rest of the world looks like. You have no idea whether each one of these, like maybe he's not gonna talk the whole fucking game. And it's gonna be like, oh, the whole movie, and like, oh wow, it's cool because Link doesn't talk either. Da 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 da. Maybe she's perfect. Maybe it's the worst fucking movie you ever seen, and it has nothing to do with that fucking rolling green hills that are, look like real life. Bro, it's a single still. You need to calm the fuck down. You have no idea how the movie's gonna be. None.
This is why I often tell people that it's okay to wait. It's okay to chill the fuck out and wait until the thing is out before you judge it. And I do agree. You know what? Xylism, Andrew Tate told me the same thing. And I'm here to tell you, if thinking lean beef patty is hot, then I'm gay at a motherfucker.
Lean beef patty.
Yeah, lean beef patty. For those who may or may not know.
Oh, yeah. No, she's hot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know exactly this picture. Yeah.
Lean beef patty, hot in the motherfucker. Don't even play with me.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I know we say this a lot, but I'm definitely gonna say it for lean beef patty. There's one thing like talking about China, whatever, which I still think is fucking rude, transphobic, and just completely stupid, right? But I can get that. I get where people are coming from. Where like,
for those
like, that's probably
who we're talking about,
right? And it's like, but for shit like this, from people who are like objectively, like conventionally hot people, like. You're talking shit about somebody who wouldn't even look at you, like let alone have a chance with. Like these people talking about like whole ass dimes, talking about she's do this or do that.
No.
She doesn't even know you exist, and she wouldn't if you introduce yourself. You know, like,
So I know you've seen this. I know you've seen this because
Mm.
you're on the internet as much as I am. But like, it
Yeah.
always comes back to this meme for me.
yeah, exactly.
She used to be bad in high school. She fell off. He's like, ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
every time, dude. Every time.
Every
Dude,
fucking
every single
time.
time Maneater has somebody talking shit about her, talking about she's this is why no one's ever gonna wife her up. What? You know, like, what are you talking
Right?
about? They always talking shit every single time.
It never fails.
It's never a dude that's like, okay, this dude thinks he's all that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
like some hot dude who's a douchebag or something. Like, nope. Every fucking time is somebody talking shit about Maneater, it's some fucking dude who looks like he like lives like in a sewer, literally. You know, like, or doesn't have a profile picture. One of the two.
Right. No,
One of
it's like I've actually because because I follow Maneater and I see it sometimes and I'll just sit there and kind of look and just like I'll see the person talking shit if they have a profile pic that is either not anime or like not like the default thing or whatever. If they actually have a picture of themselves, or I look at them and I'm like, bruh, you have no idea who the fuck you're talking to. I was like, you are not even qualified to smell Maneater's farts. You are not even qualified. You are not qualified. And I
Yeah.
would thank you to recognize your station in life and go slum it somewhere else. Because it's like, dude, I could see if like some dude, not saying I condone this, but yeah, if it was some
No.
like muscle dude, like some dude that like is in the gym like 24/7,
Right.
built like fucking Scott Atkins without the fat suit on, I'd be like, okay,
Right.
this guy kind of has like some room to talk some
He's
shit.
full
if
of
he wants to.
himself. You know, yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
it's like you are full of nothing.
Yeah.
Like you have
You?
nothing.
Yeah.
And not to make it crude, but I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure. I'm not just saying this for Maneater, but I'm saying this for anybody in this situation. I can tell 99.9999999% of the time, these dudes that are coming to these women's profiles and talking cash money shit about how ugly and fat and lonely and miserable that these objectively beautiful women are.
Yeah.
Like
they're
beautiful.
they're in post nut clarity. That's what they're in right there.
Oh yeah, this is
they're in post nut clarity. Like,
yeah, they're like, man, fuck you, man, for making me feel shit. Man,
Yeah,
this is bullshit. Meanwhile, ooh. Oh man, I can't remember her name to save my life. There's a trans woman who I follow who's like she does like OnlyFans. She's a model, kind of sex positive person, whatever. And she constantly gets like shit on by transphobic people, and she'll often like go and like post like some of the stuff that like she gets and like dunk on these people. But like whenever we look at them, it's like, bruh, you know you just got done beating your meat to her. Stop playing.
That's right.
Stop.
That's exactly right.
Stop.
The Ninja Ninja Gecko. Are you saying you can do 35 pull-ups? Is that what you're saying? Or I don't know if I'm misreading that. Because that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, hey, look, hey, if you can, if you still got 24-pack, man, hey, I'm happy for you. I don't know where you stick all those, but
he said he's the dad bod mascot, but can do 35 pull-ups.
I mean, yeah, hey, that's cool.
I'm a hater. I'm like, post a video.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in this very internet world, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna need you to show receipts because otherwise
I'm gonna need you to post a video, and I'm gonna be looking at the text and signs behind you. I'm gonna need a what?
Yeah. But in all seriousness, if you could do 35 pull-ups legit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I third generation don't give a fuck. It doesn't change my opinion of people what they're capable of. I just said that if they are people who are like super fit and super attractive, talking shit about other people who are also either super fit and or super attractive, the only thing I'm gonna do is be like, well, at least you have the credentials to play the game. But like
No
if
piece of shit,
you
though.
right, but that doesn't mean that is the same thing as it being okay. Because like I said, if you pull up looking like this, you can't say shit. You got to keep it to yourself.
Nah.
Whatever raggedy ass fucking opinions you have, you got to keep that shit to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear it.
Yeah. I think we had a super chat a while back.
We did. We're actually gonna take a look at those now. We're gonna take a look at those right now because we kind of hit that.
I got nervous because
spot.
it fell off my screen. I was like, no,
Nah, you good. You good. You good. You know what I love? You know what I love? I love people who hate watch. Like I love people who hate watch. Okay? I'm gonna say something that my granny used to always tell me. It was something she taught me a long time ago when I was a little kid, and it always stuck with me. A hit dog will holler.
See, now you got me searching the chat.
So, and I'm gonna tell you why I believe in that. So here, I'm gonna pull something up. I don't normally do this. I'm gonna pull it up because I feel I'm a reasonable person. I think I'm a reasonable person. So what I'm gonna do a thing that under normal circumstances, I would just leave the fuck alone.
I think I found it.
Because I have time today. So I always think it's funny because I always like whenever I see people in our chat who like I always see in our chat, but they always in there talking shit about us. Or always being ugly to us, it's like, you really want our attention. So I'm going to give it to you. So I don't know what this says, but I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull up channel activity. And let's go here. I'm going to pull this up. Matter of fact, here, yeah, here we go. Boom. There we go. So this person who has been around for a while, long enough, I think that it kind of reminds me of some shit that I saw someone else do very recently in both the Blerd Cave and Nerds of Culture. Like people who, what's the best way to put it? In here, I'm gonna zoom this up just so y'all can see it a little bit better because I can't do it. The pop out won't let me, but I'm gonna zoom it up in OBS. But no, what I was going to say is people who they'll do the whole like, hey, I'm going to talk shit about you, but then I'm going to like frame it as though like, I'm going to try and frame it as, oh, I was just playing. Oh, no, I was just playing. Well, here, let's go here. So this person's been hanging around for a while. But you know when I said like a hit dog hollers? This is what I'm talking about here. Like right about the time we started talking shit about the folks who don't really have any, they don't really have any grounds, no legs to stand on when making fun of far more attractive people than themselves. The fact that you kind of started popping off pretty wild, it kind of lets me know. Yeah, just to explain what a hit dog holler means to non-Southerners, means if I hit you where you live and you're screaming, then clearly I got you. So I just want to leave it at that. But you have been kind of projecting for the past like several minutes. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. And there's no amount of cope that you can say or get, because I mean, like I said, I know the type. I've seen the type. I've been doing this long enough. I can tell when I caught somebody and they're kind of feeling the heat from the spotlight. So that said, I'm going to do something for you that is going to enhance your life. I'm going to do something that's going to fix you and fix you for good. Because sometimes you got to save people from themselves. So there you go. I have now saved you. I have now saved you from yourself. See, now you can talk, but we're not going to see you.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Mm-hmm.
I missed all of that.
Yeah.
I missed all of that. Even while you were reading, I was like, what? I don't.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then you put okay. I was not following any of that shit. You know what's funny is I saw Mr. Dark Wolf 6045 said some transphobic shit up top, and I thought that's where you were going.
Oh
and
no,
I'm like,
I didn't see that.
Like, and I was like, no, he said like, oh, tricking straight dudes. I'm like, well, let me not put him in timeout right now because I have a feeling he's about to get cooked. But then you went like, oh man, I was just joking with this dude about pull-ups. I had no clue where that was.
This person has been in our chat pretty consistently for like a good while. But every time I see them, it's like they'll come in, they'll be chill for a little bit, but then they'll like, and I'm looking at their channel activity right now. They'll start trying to like slick talk shit about either you or me or both of us, and it's like they have no control over their actual life, so they feel like I'm gonna take out my frustrations on these two people who I don't know, and I'm gonna poke at my own securities through this. Like, here's the thing, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I don't give a fuck about my weight. I know I'm not skinny. I haven't been skinny since I was in fucking high school. I was a skinny mini in high school, and when I got out of high school, I discovered I really like sandwiches. So there's nothing you can say to me about my weight that's gonna make me feel insecure. So when people because here's the thing, here's the three things people go to when like they don't know shit about me but want to talk shit to me to try like thinking that they're gonna get under my skin. And I'm actually almost positive I think I actually know who this person is because I think I've interacted with them in the past, because they're kind of doing the same like schoolyard bully bullshit that someone else tried to do to me on Facebook like years ago. And I'll explain. So they'll usually say, oh, well, you're bald. You don't have any fucking hair. They think that I'm insecure. Okay, first off, I've been shaving my head since I was 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to be 43 this year. So clearly, I have no issues about being bald. I've been bald for a long fucking time.
Like you didn't know. Like
right?
you don't remember.
Like, I remember the first time I shaved, like that my head got shaved when I was like a little kid. Like, or did I say little? Yeah, little, not little, but like when I was 13, 14 years old, and it just kind of stuck. I liked it. And then later on, I found out that, all the men on my mom's side of the family go bald pretty early. So I was like, well, this works out because I actually kind of like this shit. It's easy. I don't have to fuck with nothing, and I don't have to worry about anything. So I'm cool with it. If you want to talk about that I wear glasses, that's not going to work. I wear glasses every fucking day, and quite honestly, I need them. So it's not making fun of.
That's a weird thing. That's like making fun of you because you got fingernails. Like, what?
Right. It's like well, yeah, everybody has those. And
people wear glasses, bro.
And then the other thing is my weight. And it's like, dude, y'all have no idea how much I do not care about that. Like, at all. Like, you have no fucking clue how much I do not care about that shit. So like when people come to me with that, when people come to me with that bullshit, I'm not gonna lie, it basically lets me know that that's a fat motherfucker on the other side of that keyboard. That's a fat motherfucker. Like, I mean, look, the Ninja Genko, God bless you. You're sitting there talking about you can do all these pull-ups. I promise you, that's a fat motherfucker on the other side of that keyboard. I'm not trying to be ugly, but that's just how I feel about it. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. And even if they were to produce proof that they weren't a fat sumbitch on the other side of that keyboard, I'm gonna treat them like you ever watch Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? No. So there's a part in the movie. It's kind of a reoccurring joke to a lesser extent. But there's this one character says, "Oh man," he said, "You're fat." He's and the guy's like, I'm not fat, I'm bloody skinny, mate. And he's like, no, no, you're skinny. But you act as though you should be fat, like your personality, like they said, what was it in Breakfast Club? Like said, there's two types of fat people. There's fat people who were born to be fat, and there's fat people that used to be skinny but then became fat, so you can still see the skinny person inside of them. No, in this motherfucker's case, I can see the fat motherfucker inside of him from beyond the keyboard. So like it's a level of projection. And here's the thing: there's nothing even wrong with being fat.
What's wrong with you? Now you're just a weirdo. Your bitch ass goes and starts a new account. Like
Right.
I was like, oh man, I didn't even catch it. Dang, that's crazy. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Now you're just a weirdo. Now
Right.
you're just a bitch because you actually went and got on another account to come back and say 2 words. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah. Dismissed, pimp.
Now that's weird as fuck.
Dismissed. And if
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I want to hear what you got to say.
I would just say, I when you said, "Oh, that's cool," I don't really care about how many pull-ups somebody can do. Me being oblivious as fuck, I was like, in my head, I was like, "Oh, it's kind of rude." Hey, that's pretty good. That's a high number.
Right?
You realize he was being a dick earlier.
Yeah, no, he was trying to be an asshole. But here's the thing: you got daddy's attention. You wanted I'm your daddy. That's what it is. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Deep down, I'm your daddy. Your daddy.
That's
didn't love you
literally
in
how my
life.
grandson works too. If you're not paying attention, if you're on the phone or something, he's gonna act out, and that's what's happening here. You're acting out, and if you show your face out here, I get it.
Right?
You know what you mean? Your dad didn't love you at home, and you're looking for a male father figures. That's what's happening right here.
Yeah.
But listen, all you got to do is super chat, and I love you. Okay?
Yeah. Right. Look, you send me a super chat, dude. Look, you can stay in my good graces, man.
That's right.
Because I tell people all the time, you can talk cash money shit about me in a super chat. I'll still read it. I mean, I'm gonna flame you afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look, I don't care.
I'm flattered.
I am. Look, okay. Here's the thing. And I'm not trying to be crude here, but I feel like it bears saying. People who tried to like make fun of me, like, oh, you're fat, like, because what they do is and this is how I know people who know anything about me, is that they assume calling me fat is going to make me feel insecure, like, oh man, I'm never going to get any bitches. Man, I got a bitch in the other room.
Don't worry. You better lower your voice. You better lower your damn voice.
I'm just
man. Look me like, what the fuck did you just say? No, I was talking about somebody else. It was a comic book I was reading on the thing.
It's not that I ain't called her in bed. But no. I mean, but the thing is like, I got mine. I'm good. I don't have to impress anybody. Like, I don't, and that's kind of partially why I don't give a fuck about my weight. I was like, I'm good. Like, I mean, if I have ever expressed any interest in losing weight, it has only ever been for health reasons. It's never been, it's never been about, oh, I'm insecure about who I am as a person or like what I look like. It's never been about that. Like the handful of times I have ever been, like, man, I need to get out and like do more, da 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 da. But here's the thing, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at this. The Ninja Genko, space ninja space Genko or _ninja _Genko __ whoever the fuck. I want it to be known that it says a lot more about you that you want so desperately to be in my presence and to have my attention when honestly, unless I see your name in the chat, I don't ever think about you. And I'm not trying to be dismissive, but it's the truth. Like, there are people that are a part of this community who I do think about when we're not live or when, you know, we're not in a content capacity, because you've either enriched my life in some way by saying something funny in the chat, or just being a really cool person, or for the handful of you who I've actually met face to face, like, I was like, oh man, this person's actually a really neat person. I'm so glad
Or
this
they
person's part of
enriched my
community.
bank account and
Yeah,
they gave
or
a
they,
super chat.
yeah, or you enrich my bank account in
I'll
some way.
remember you forever.
Yeah, but like, if you're the type of person who and I want to make something very clear. It takes this level of person to be in this category. If you're someone who I don't even think about until I see your name pop up in the chat, that should, like, it says more about you that you keep coming back wanting me to shit on you. It's very masochistic. I don't think it's healthy. I think you should actually like go seek professional help. I really do. And that's not me trying to like be funny. That's not me trying to like crack jokes at your expense. I actually do think you need to go seek help. Like, sorry. Anyway, that said,
Speaking of people who matter.
yes. Speaking of the motherfuckers who actually matter to this community in a way that they don't have to be assholes to get my attention. They're actually being nice and getting my attention, which is always the preferred method. I always say you'll catch more flies with honey than you will with vinegar, even though that statement's actually been proven untrue. We have got one right here. We've got, this is Stomp 10. Here, let me do this, and that will show up a little bit better. Oh yeah, I gotta like fix this, because I had to zoom in that shit earlier so y'all could see the fuckery that I was dealing with. Bam, there we go. Now we're in business. We're in business now. Okay, we have got, Stomp 10 with the 499 says, what up, Blerds? Who would win in a fight between John Connor and Anakin Skywalker? Good lord. As they are both heroes who became evil cyborgs. This is actually true,
The
yeah.
disrespect.
Man.
The disrespect.
I mean, look. I gotta give it to my boy, Anakin.
Yeah.
I mean, look, let's
low diff.
Yeah, it's a like even with an augmented John Connor in any capacity, like I got to give it to Anakin, because Anakin is just that dude. It is what it is.
Remember when he like picked up that giant fucking thing, and he fought Yoda and shit and the big old metal shit? That's what he's doing to John Connor. He's just fucking whoop. He's eating that motherfucker.
I mean, also, he's got that lightsaber.
Yeah, lightsabers cut through all that shit. Yeah, none of that shit.
And it is stated that he was one of the most dangerous people when it came to his combat ability. Even at the prior to becoming Lord Vader or whatever. And we've also got the Real Bone Factory here with the 16 months in a row in the Blur Club Gold Mine says, if Link don't say, well, excuse me, princess, then I'm out. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to need to hear that too. I need to hear him say it. If he doesn't say it, what did we do this for? Why did we even do this?
Here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen. All right. We're going to what's the word? Temper expectations. They're not going to do the whole thing, right? They're not going to do the full meme.
Right.
But here's what I bet they do, or maybe hope. I bet you there's gonna be a moment where he's gonna be like, "Excuse me," like it's gonna be like low under his voice. It's gonna be realistic, but everybody in the theater is gonna be like,
because honestly, I won't lie. The meme, while everybody loves that meme, regarding him, that line from from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, where they would do like the little shorts of Legend of Zelda. But like, while that was like Link was so fucking annoying in that shit. Like, he was so fucking annoying. I could not, like, between that and his appearances of Captain and the Game Master, I legit could not stand him. I was like, dude, get this motherfucker up out of here and quick. He is part of the reason why I didn't even want to fuck with Legend of Zelda games for a while. I was like, man, I can't stand that motherfucker. I want to play his bullshit. That motherfucker annoys me on the cartoon. Why do I want to play a game with him? But then you find out. Then later on in life, I realized he doesn't actually talk. So I was like, oh. Well, shit, y'all keep it that way. I have seen some people say that maybe they should make it where Link shouldn't talk in the live action movie, but I don't think that's going to be it would be funny, but we know they're not going to do that.
Right.
Though I'm pretty sure they'll do some shit with the trailer where, like, whenever they come out with whatever's like the first teaser or whatever, they're gonna have a point where they show the actor as Link, and he'll be getting ready to say something, and then they'll cut the trailer and be like, "Legend of Zelda coming soon to a theater
That'll be
near
funny.
you." Or no, they don't say it anymore. They'd be like, "Legend of Zelda only in theaters."
Right.
Oh God, fucking hate it here. Anyway, yeah, like if he says like "hey yeah," or like he pushes like some ice blocks, or like breaks all the pots in the village, I'm cool with any of that. Any of that's acceptable.
Yeah. And so here's another one. Okay, so we got the under a breath thing. Pots. He's gonna be in a store. He's gonna be a klutz. And he's gonna knock over a shelf with a bunch of these clay pots, and they're all gonna be broken down around him, and then we're gonna know what that means.
Yeah, like actually, if he breaks all the pots and a bunch of rupees just like show up everywhere, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah,
like,
and there was they were actually looking for stolen rupees, and that's how the shop owner gets caught.
Right. Honestly,
hey, we're free. This is all free. You guys just have it. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, why are we like honestly? I actually want to be paid. I want to be compensated for this actually, because we're giving you the juice. We're giving you the juice, and at this point, I need financial compensation. Just like I'm gonna need financial compensation. For people coming in here talking shit. You want to talk shit? You gotta pay. Otherwise, you got to go. You got to get up out of here.
That's right. Somebody said earlier, pay to play.
Hey, exactly. It's pay to play around this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I need to do? We need to make up our own version of Minect. That's what we need to do. We need to make up our own version of Minect, like Patrick Bet David, and make it where it's like, hey, you want to talk to Blerd Without Fear? It's going to cost you $15 a minute. Yeah, or whatever. Something like that. I saw that shit today. They were talking about Anna Kasparian because she's on that shit.
She's on what?
Minect. She's on there.
What
like
is that?
That's it's like a call service, kind of almost like basically you can pay money to talk to some of the people that are on the PBD
expert
Valuetainment network.
And they hired Anna Kasparian.
They hired Nick Fuentes too. Nick Fuentes.
Well, Nick Fuentes seems to like that fits right with those fucking.
Yeah.
But Anna Kasparian being on that group.
Also, even funnier, John Idarola and J.R. Jackson, they roasted the fuck out of Minect just the other day.
Good.
Now, John never mentioned Anna's name and kind of acted as if he didn't know she was on there. But JR said something that basically lets you know he knows Anna's on there. And he was pretty petty about it. He didn't say her name. He didn't call her out directly. But he said something that you would be like, that Negro knows she's on there.
I like how she's not on the webpage.
Nah, she's not on the main, the Vanguard actually looked it up and found where she's listed. But I didn't feel like going through to find it. But the Vanguard was going through.
They got Terrence Howard.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they got all of the motherfuckers you do not give a fuck about. Like they got.
That's right.
They got him. They got what was that other motherfucker?
Chris Cuomo.
Yeah, Chris Cuomo. Him. He's on there, and they ran the numbers. Because I think PBD himself is like $300 something a minute or some shit.
Dwight Howard?
Mm-hmm. Valuetainment, baby.
Schedule a call. 150. Who's Vincent Oshana? It's Vincent Oshana. I don't know who the fuck that is, but it costs $150 an hour, a minute to talk to him.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. $150, so $10 a minute. That's still too much. I don't know who the fuck you are.
No, you could never. You could never get me. You could never get me for that shit. I was like, basically that it kind of seems like a money laundering scheme is what it feels like. I guess there's one more thing. Maybe I guess no. You know what? Actually, no. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions that we want to attack Let's see.
I know for sure we got Cordoba because I saw the notification earlier. I say, hey, call in real time.
Oh, look at that! Look at that.
Mm.
Let's see. So we can
Yeah,
run through
we got it.
these,
We
and then
got
we got
two.
another super chat. And we can take a look at that as well.
That's what's up. That's
And
what's
then
up.
because your boy want to get back to that Claire Obscure.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Actually, you know what? I
All
tell you what. There is one thing I did want to kind of bring up. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it after we read the questions. But
Okay.
But it's it is something we could talk about kind of briefly because honestly, there's not really a whole heap of a lot to say. But
Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned if you want to know what this thing is.
please,
Don't
please do.
don't go anywhere.
Don't touch that dial.
After these messages, we'll be right back. First question is from Kodoma. Greetings to the woke gods that are Ernie and Robo. Damn.
Yeah.
You're the woke gods. Can
Yeah,
write that
woke
down.
gods. Yeah, dude, that's it.
Woke gods.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a great evening. Been working hard all this week and I can't wait till Friday and Saturday so I can chill. Question for both. Is there a horror movie you love, but you hate kids in it? Or were glad when certain ones got taken out? Oh, I know what he means. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Go ahead. You go first. Maybe it'll jog my memory. I think you're muted.
My bad. There's a movie called Daddy's Head.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking kid.
Yeah. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot.
It's like it's one of those where it's like I get it, you're grieving, your dad is dead, but
Yeah.
like you're being a rank fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Piece of shit and an idiot.
Yes.
You saw the whole body. You saw him crawl in the wall. Why do you still think that's your dad? Like, what is wrong with you?
And for those that don't know what we're talking about, Daddy's Head, it's a movie about a little kid and his stepmom. The father of the family has had an untimely death, and they're the stepmom and the son, they're living in the house together. They already didn't get along before. It basically some creature comes like slurking around their house who has his dad's face, but it's very obvious it's not his fucking dad. It's very obvious.
It was obvious from the jump.
Like it's not like
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's like, okay, first off, this motherfucker has the body of a fucking monster. It also speaks like a fucking alien. Like whenever it talks, his like voice is all like modulated and shit, like all like it sounds like if RFK Jr. Auto-tuned himself is basically what the creature sounds like. Which is wild now that I've just said that out loud. That said, the little boy, despite all protest, keeps trying to let the fucking creature in the house. And even endangers the lives of other people for the creature. So yeah, no, fuck that kid. Like honestly,
Doesn't he get got at the end? Does he like?
No.
Does he go to live with it? No.
no, he lives. He lives.
Oh, that's right, because he becomes an adult, and I remember seeing it. Well, I guess fuck y'all if you were gonna watch it, but he goes to the end of the tree, and I was like, I was hoping. I don't even care that he was an adult now. I'm like, no, you need to get yours.
Well, because
And
like
I
they
thought
show
in
you at
that
the
scene he
beginning.
was gonna get snatched.
Well, yeah, no, because they basically show him at the beginning as like an older kid, like as an adult, and then like you see, and then they kind of like it's like kind of like a brief wraparound for. So it's like the motherfucker's gonna survive. But
Right.
Yeah.
But I thought like so he's there, but I thought like him at the tree is like later, right? That's
Well, no,
even
that's later.
after the beginning.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like, oh, he's going to the tree. That motherfucker stood there. He's gonna get got.
It's like, nah, not quite. I wish. I really wish.
So mine's not a horror movie per
Mm.
se. I guess that's arguable, but watch Leave the World Behind.
Oh,
So
yeah. Dude, fuck that little girl. Oh, my God. Dude, I couldn't stand that little heifer.
in Leave the World Behind, there's a family. If you guys don't know what the movie's about, it's on Netflix, and somebody is attacking the United States and doing a
Yeah.
really fucking good job at it. It's a
They
great
never
movie.
tell you who. They never tell
Never
you
tell
who.
you who. They never tell you who, and I love it. Because I really
Uh-huh.
do think that our population is so fucking paranoid and stupid that this probably was the most realistic way. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. It's not gonna be with tanks and bombs. They're gonna destroy the internet, and
It's
we're
gonna be a
all
cyber
and it's gonna be
attack.
propaganda. Yep. This little girl really, 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 really wanted to watch. What was the movie? Do you remember?
No,
It
she
was
wanted to
some
watch
Disney movie?
Friends. She wanted to watch
Friends.
Friends because she was like, she
Friends.
basically had made it to like, I think, I don't remember exactly where she was, but she kind of
The series finale.
Yeah, it was a series finale of Friends, is what it was. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have strangled the fuck out of the child.
Listen. When I told you, man, everybody's going crazy. No, there's military, there's bombs going off in the city across the river. Everything is fucking. This is at the climax at the end of the movie, right? And you, the viewer, are feeling anxiety because you're imagining yourself there. If you're anything like me, and there's a point where they're like, "Where the fuck is whatever? We'll call her Susie."
Yeah, I forget her
And
name.
like, oh shit, Susie got. Like, what the fuck? Right? And they're screaming for Susie.
Oh,
The movie ends with them screaming for Susie.
yeah.
Like, they don't, that doesn't get resolved. We get to
No.
credits. What you see right before we go to credits is Susie had found a mansion, went in, found a theater in their basement, and was watching the series finale of Friends. And then it went to credits. And I'm like, I would fucking murder her.
Oh yeah,
I would leave her ass right there. I would be like, you know what? Actually, stay right there. Oh, sweetie. Stay right there. Stay right there. You can finish your show. We'll be right back. I actually forgot something upstairs. And that would be the last she ever saw of me. Fuck that child. Macaulay Culkin and The Good Son. That's a good one.
That is actually a very good one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. All right. Next question. That was a really good question. I like that.
That's actually a very good question. That was a very good question.
Bone Brew. Yeah, I'm not
Yes.
asking a question either. Just wanted to second this one. Blurs of tape. Wait a minute. Where's the tabletop? Needed in the universe once again.
Yeah.
The call has been sounded. The pyres of Blerd Koa have been lit. Ernie, the GMs and DMs have cried out for aid. Let the trumpets not go unanswered. LOL. Love you all.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. I can't I will not promise anything if I am uncertain. So
if you end up doing it, I will be in the game also. I'll join y'all.
there you go.
You just gotta be patient with me. I don't know the rules and shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
I could play it on the computer where they just like roll it for me. Oh, initiative? Okay, yeah, I'll do initiative. Sure.
I mean, I will keep it a buck with you. Honestly, not knowing the rules is only, or let me rephrase that. Not knowing the rules is only a hindrance in my eyes if over the course of the game you never actually learn the rules. That is the only time where I'm kind of like, I'm like, okay, now come on.
Yeah. You roll the dice. That's what you do.
You've only done the same thing 20 times already, and you're still like, wait, do I do? Give me the goddamn dice. Just give them to me. Just give me goddamn.
Get out. You are now an NPC.
No, I actually can be pretty patient with people. But I will say I have had instances like that where someone in a game, like, and I'm talking about like, and this is something that was like over the course of like, you know, a campaign that probably lasted like 3, almost 4 months, which means multiple sessions in a month. And it's like having to re-explain the rules every single time. I remember one time I did actually kind of like slick. I was just like, I was like, are you fucking with me? I was like, are you sure you're not fucking with me?
I do that to people, and let me tell you, I have a really, really bad habit. And it's like, it's kind of like breathing, when like you don't really know you're breathing. It's kind of like that. I don't know when I'm doing it, but I do it, and I do it to my wife, my kids, my grandson. It doesn't matter who you are, because if you ask me something that I feel is a dumb question, I always have to stare at you for like an extra like 2 seconds longer before I answer it. I'm like, no. And like, why do you have to answer me like my kids get mad? Why do you have to answer me like that? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be better.
So I can't say anything.
You do the same
because
thing.
I do the same fucking shit. I do the same shit. Like, and it's not like like once again, not on purpose, but like I wear my thoughts on my face.
That's it.
So if you say something to me that I'm like not agreeable on, it's probably gonna be obvious from the word go. That said, speaking of gaming, there was one other thing, just kind of briefly, wanted to tap on, is the Game Awards. I saw a lot of discourse surrounding the Game Awards. I saw some people acting real extra about the Game Awards for various and sundry reasons. I'm here to tell y'all, don't take that shit too seriously. Don't ever take the Game Awards too fucking seriously. And the reason why I say that is because I saw people losing their shit that Arc Raiders was not being considered for anything because of its some people said it was because of its usage of AI, which I think kind of makes a lot of sense. It does use AI for a portion of the game that they typically give away awards for. And that's for voice acting. And I don't know if you didn't play the beta with me and Carter, but like I remember when I played the beta for the game, one of the things I kept telling Carter, like, man, I was like, this voice acting is trash. Oh, this voice acting is ass. I was like, it feels so wooden. Ugh, God, it's gross. And then later on, I found like, oh, it's because they paid voice actors to record their voices and then run their voice through an AI thing and basically train off it. So like, while it is technically an actual person, it's not the actual person saying it. So I was like, it comes off kind of wooden, or not even kind of. It just is wooden. Some people got really fucking mad at me for pointing that shit out. And then at a later point, I also shared something because another game, Dispatch, who a lot of people, and I kind of agree, felt got snubbed at the Game Awards because apparently it didn't get nominated in the Best Narrative category because at the time that was for the cutoff for nominations to be sent in, the last 2 episodes of the game were not out. So there was, I mean, and technically, when they add these types of things onto the thing, they don't add incomplete games. And I even saw, old girl, Charlarzard or whatever. She was basically talking about, because she's in the game, and she was like, that's probably why it didn't make it. But I actually thought it was funny that while the devs of Arc Raiders were bitching and moaning about the fact that they weren't being considered for a game award for the categories, I guess, that they wanted to be included in, I loved how ad hoc the developers of Dispatch responded. They were like, hey,
related to absolutely nothing. Just a thought.
Just a thought experiment. I don't know. Just some funny shit we just decided. But But they said Dispatch devs have no interest in using AI for game development, saying AI feels like a production solution, not a creative one. Maybe it's a creative one if you aren't creative. Whatever we're building, it has to connect. It's got to be made by people. It's got to connect to people. We're not getting up every morning and talking to ourselves like, hey, what's the lowest number of people we can use to make this thing? This is not anything that we're too concerned with. And I'm not gonna lie, that is they fried those motherfuckers up. They knew what they were saying.
That's a 10 out of 10 right there.
Yeah, no notes. No notes.
Because you know what?
Whatsoever.
I bet you fucking money that you could have paid those voice actors to stay on and actually do the lines.
Right.
But that would have cost even more, and you didn't want to pay that. And so if the reason that they didn't get in those categories was because they used AI, good,
very good. Also, what I loved about it is that it actually started this discourse because just because of the fact that I kind of shared it on my timeline talking about it. There were people who got mad at me. Like I had one dude come at me talking about how imagine giving a shit about AI voice work, and it's like, okay,
yeah, but bad performance.
It's like
because you know what, that didn't make the news.
No,
that didn't make the news that they used AI.
No,
you know, nobody would be talking about it if it was good.
Right.
If you couldn't tell, nobody would talk about it. Did they announce it? Did they advertise off of it?
So and no, they never so the devs of Arc Raiders never really made a huge deal about it, but they did kind of casually bring it up. But the thing is that even if you take that away, Arc Raiders is a pretty basic ass game. Like when I was playing it,
right,
the moments that were fun, but most of the game is you sitting in that hub with the people who are talking to you in AI voices. When you're not going out into the world and and also now in the case of the finals, I give them a little bit of slack on that because they do use AI for the voice for the announcers in the finals, which I can kind of almost understand just by virtue of the fact there's so many voice lines in it that you would have you'd have to bring somebody in ever so often. But even then I'm like, well, if that's what your game is supposed to be, then just don't have that in your game. Or whatever, because it's the same devs that make both games. Which is why when I was talking to Carter about it, he was like, oh yeah, he said because he was the one that told me about the finals. Because when I was talking about Arc Race, he was like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, they use the same shit in the finals. And I was like, oh wow, that's wiggity whack. But that said, I had people who tried to say, oh, well, it's okay that they used AI in these cases because they paid the voice actors who provided the voices. But here's the thing. They did that so they never have to pay them again. They'll be able to train on these people's voices. Yeah.
Yes.
And they can just use that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Does anybody think that them getting the rights to their voice was more lucrative to the voice actors than actually performing,
right?
And keeping the rights to your own voice? Is that what we're saying? This is the same fucking I won't even say brain dead.
Yeah, nah.
Evil brain.
Right.
you have been tricked by capitalism to say, well, no one told you to take the job.
Right.
You know what I mean? As if people who don't want to make it in a certain industry, whether it's entertainment or not, I'm not judging either way, but there are people who sit there, either you got to eat or you want to make it or you want to excel and you have to do things, and they know that they control it. And sometimes it's some Epstein shit and it's a casting couch or some shit. And other times it's, I want to pay you shit. How about that? You know,
that's basically what it is. And like I said, I got it right here. You can see what I voted for. I voted for. I haven't even finished Clear Obscure, and I was like, yeah, I'm halfway through this game and it's already better than just about anything else I played that's on this
Wait,
list.
Hades 2's on there, but not South of Midnight? That's kind of wild.
South of dude, okay, so check this out. South of Midnight's not on there. They got put in like games for impact, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a bullshit category.
Right.
It's
That's a cop out. Yeah.
It's basically like honestly, it's almost the same to me as saying guilty pleasure. Like even though that's not
Right.
what games for impact means, but to me it's like, well, I liked it, but qualifier.
It's where we get to put black games.
Yeah, black
that's
and brown games,
yeah. Well, we're saying it had a good impact. They're like, shut the fuck up.
And this right here, like Silk Song is on there. Silk Song hadn't even been out that long, but it's on there.
Oh shit, Kingdom Come Deliverance is on there.
Yeah, they put Kingdom. Come. Yeah, Deliverance 2 is on here. Dude, I
Bro,
forgot
let me
Death
tell you all
Stranding 2 even
something.
came out.
Death Stranding 2, literally.
Yeah, I'm
literally.
like, why is this here?
I saw it and I said, man, let me play Death Stranding 1. Still haven't finished it. So I'm like, well, nice getting uninstalled.
Death Stranding, the first game, is a game that honestly only makes sense to play during the pandemic.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're that bored.
Yes. And then what was it here? And this is what was the other thing. So when they were talking about like categories and shit, so Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I think it's nominated 12 or 13 different times across
so they're gonna
yeah,
they're gonna clean up. Yeah,
they're probably going to clean all the way the fuck up. But what I thought was kind of hilarious is that like I felt there were way more deserving games that should have been in all of these categories. Like right here, this is the one right here. Your best narrative, Dispatch could have been in there, but once again, the last 2 episodes didn't come out until
South of Midnight.
South of Midnight,
making people
First
cry.
Why the fuck
Like-
is Silent Hill F in this motherfucker? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's got a bad story, but I feel like when you talk about a best narrative game, I don't feel like there is any Silent Hill game that has a narrative strong enough to justify it being in this category.
Yeah.
Like I could make a case for all 4 of these other games, maybe with like even this one, even though technically I think most Kojima games, the story is usually just psychobabble bullshit. And that's coming from a guy who loves a lot of Kojima games, but look, because I love those games, I can talk about the crust of those games. What was it? Best art direction. It's kind of the usual suspects across almost all of the categories. And honestly, kind of looking.
I think only 5 games came out in 2025. Apparently,
I mean the way this is looking. I mean, the way this is looking, it's like, bro, like right here again, same fucking 5 games.
You're doing. Oh, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
They switched.
You keep reloading. You just keep reloading the screen, and it just
shuffles it out. It's like, wow, these are the same 5 fucking games. Oh my god. Oh, wait. They knew we caught on.
Man,
they knew we caught on. They said, hey,
all right, let's slide one in here.
Put Battlefield in there real quick. Put Battlefield in there.
Yeah, but which
quick.
one do we take out? Which one gave us the least amount of money to be in this contest?
Right? It's like, come on,
take that one out.
And then like you go here. Okay, so now we're here. This kind of changes it up, but also kind of not, because some of the same people, some of the same motherfuckers are in. Like it's okay. Well, 3 motherfuckers from the same game: Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, and Jennifer English, are all 3 in Claire Obscure. And then you got Erika Ishii. They're nominated for Ghost of Yote, obviously. And then Kanatsu Kato, who is from Silent Hill F, and then Troy Baker. Because any year Troy Baker's in a game, he's going to get nominated because that's just how it works. But he's nominated for Indiana Jones' Great Circle. But then, like, you jump back over, and it's like, okay, now we're getting into... Oh,
see, but check this out, though. Now we're getting into that spot that you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we got to give these people, like, all right, we'll give disabled people some stuff. We'll give people of color some stuff. You know, we're not going to put them in the big leagues with us.
Nah.
South of Midnight should have definitely gotten more big ones.
South of Midnight should have been in best narrative. It should have been in best
narrative,
audio.
at least.
It should have had, like, honestly, oh my God, was it Adrian, the actress who voices Hazel, the main character, she should have been nominated in that best voice actor or your best performance, whatever category. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you how I know the Game Awards is some bullshit. Just real quick. So Jennifer English, as I brought up earlier, for those who don't know, Jennifer English is not only in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. A lot of y'all probably, if you play Baldur's Gate 3, you know her as Shadowheart. She's the voice actress of Shadowheart in that game. So she voices Mael in Clair Obscur. But here's the thing. She won Best Performance this year, literally, I think just today, at a different award ceremony. But in that award ceremony, guess who else was nominated? Adrian from South of Midnight. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, and Eric Ishii was also, they were also nominated, Troy Baker, a bunch of other people, yada, 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 so on, so on, so forth. But yeah, it goes to show, and here, I'm going to take it back. Here's where we get to my favorite dreaded category, games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. See, this is how they say, well, we don't want to take these woke-ass fucking games and, like, put them in the main categories. But here,
most woke.
like this is that's basically what it should be. Honestly, instead of calling it games for impact is just a way for them to say wokest game of the year. That's basically what they want. And yes, the golden joysticks. That's what it was. Thank you, Xylism. And yeah, Clair Obscur won 7 awards. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Clair Obscur shouldn't. Like, because as you saw, I listed, even though I haven't even fully completed the game yet, I still have it as my game of the year because the game is just that fucking lit.
Right.
Like, it's better than anything else I have played all year, even Ghost of fucking Yote, which I would have said, like, if you'd have asked me, like, before playing Clair Obscur, I would have told y'all, man, it's either South of Midnight or it's Ghost of Yote. There's no other correct answer. And then Clair Obscur entered the chat, and I was like, oh, shit.
Listen. There's this thing that people say when they're like just because everybody says something's good doesn't mean it's good. And I'm like, nah.
Fuck
like literally everyone. I've never played a millisecond, not a demo, I don't think I've only seen gameplay like in trailers. And I know that game is bad because I'm like, look, I've never heard a negative word about that game.
No, not a one.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not a
no
one.
game is like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was like that,
no,
it's good.
Full disclosure, we have a thread. We have a group chat with myself, Robo, and one of our former co-host Cypher. And Cypher was all day telling us like, bruh, that Claire,
you need to do it. You need to do it.
That Obscur, that expedition, you need to be on it. And I want to say shout out to I believe it was Sigfang, the Architect of Sin, who hooked me up. I might be misremembering, but I'm almost positive it was Sigfang that gave me the game, and I got to play it, and I was like, bruh, and Robo can vouch for this. What happened in our group chat when I mentioned to y'all I started playing it? Cypher started going like, oh, bruh, like
he was so happy. He started
was excited.
Yeah, it's like when someone finds Jesus for the first time, right? They just want you to feel that same love in your heart.
I want you to feel the spirit too. Yeah, it's and here's the thing: I love the game. I absolutely love the game. Even having not finished it, that game, like literally the opening of the game, fucked me up. I literally sat there because like when I booted the game up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn this on for a little bit because it's kind of late, but I really want to try this game. And I keep hearing people talk about it. It's nominated for so many fucking game awards. There's got to be the hype around this. Got to be bullshit, or it's either bullshit or it's real. So I started playing. I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna play like an hour or two of this, and I'm gonna put the game down, and I'm gonna go to bed. And then several hours later, I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta.
7 hours.
I'm like, I gotta find my teammates. We can't be separated like this.
Do you really need sleep? Has anybody proven that?
Motherfucker, we got fucking roosters not too far from us. I heard them motherfuckers crowing, and I was like, oh shit.
You know what? It's too late. Might as well just stay up.
fuck it, man. I guess I'm just woke.
Yep, that's
Let me go
right.
ahead.
Hey, stay woke. Stay woke.
Hey, look, see my wife coming out of the bedroom, and she just like looks at me, and I'm like, "Can you give me some coffee?"
Yeah.
Look, go. I'm about to go in.
Yep. You know what?
Look,
I think I'm not going to bed.
I'm in the expedition. I'm in the expedition. I got
can't
to
wait to
save
start
everybody. Here's one. Here's where they switched it up. I think, honestly, you know what, Robo, I'm going to tell you off top, and I don't want to oversell this because I don't want you to go into it thinking it's going to be one thing and then it ends up not. But I'm going to tell you, man, as much as you love Baldur's Gate, and I'm not saying it's the same thing because it's not, but like just saying,
No,
like
I
from a
hear you.
narrative perspective, like that type, like
Yeah.
you remember when we both had beaten Baldur's Gate, we're like, man, ain't nothing gonna scratch that itch like
Yeah.
like once again, it's not the same type of game. It's not even the same type of story.
But the feeling of this, yeah.
Yeah, it's the pageantry and the level of detail and how like the characters that like they feel like living, breathing characters. They all have. I will say this: there's one criticism. There's one criticism of the game that I do have. It's a nitpick, but there are two characters in the game that have the exact same face, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. And they're not bullshit characters. They're like characters who are very important to the story. They have the same face. You can't convince me otherwise. And I actually
maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's just like a secret that's about to come out.
Well, no, I went on Reddit because I was like, Reddit knows everything. Yeah,
Right. Right.
And I was like, you know what? Does so-and-so character and so-and-so character in Clair Obscur have the same face? And I literally found multiple threads where they were like, bruh, why these motherfuckers got it? Like even if it's slightly different, they're so similar to look at them, you're like, oh my fucking God, it's the same person. I was like, bruh. Hey, no, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I have actually caught myself being like, for those who come after. Dude, every time I've caught, like, okay, just like with South of Midnight, where I caught myself walking around the house humming a lot of the songs from South of Midnight. I caught myself humming the fucking songs they play in Clair Obscur. Even though some of the songs kind of slick annoy me. It's like I catch myself fucking singing them because they chant some of the characters' names, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about this. But then 5 minutes later, damn it, they got me. But no, they also did, like, they put the usual suspects in, best ongoing, the games you're going to expect. Fortnite, Final Fantasy, Helldivers. I put Marvel Rivals, even though I'm not even fucking playing anymore. It's just like, yeah, this is whatever. I did play it recently. I reinstalled it recently and played when they were doing the Marvel Zombies thing. That was cool.
That was super fun. Yeah.
The best community, like this is where, like right here, you're getting like the bullshit fucking awards. Because after this, it's going to be like esports and shit like that. So I'm not even going to go any further than that. But it's like I had my heart would not let me pick anyone other than Baldur's Gate. So there you go. But that said, it's no. I'm not saying similar. These motherfuckers got the same face. The exact, and here's the thing. I get what you're saying. Yes, I'm keenly aware this happens. I see it all the time. Hell, I've been playing The Witcher 3 again. I've seen so many of the same people over and over. It's like, I swear to you, Witcher 3 has like 6 NPC faces and they just rotate the modes around. So like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about two characters who are, for the most part, main characters. And like are connected. I mean, fuck it. It's not a spoiler. Old boy's, the main character's girlfriend, or his ex-girlfriend actually, his ex-girlfriend and his sister, they have the same face. You can't convince me otherwise. But yeah.
That's right. I remember.
Hey, man, at Rob pulling up in here on the late tip.
Hey, comments explain. What's
we're
going
talking
on?
about Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I was basically we were talking about the Game Awards, and I went down a rabbit hole of how I'm playing Claire Obscure now. But I was talking about how like two of the characters have the exact same face. What's going on,
I
Pim?
saw, yo, look who it is. And I was like,
It's like,
oh shit, yeah, Real Bone Factory. What's going on, man?
This motherfucker
I was
right
like,
here.
oh shit. How's it playing? Okay, yeah, what's up? Sir, do I say sir, or how does what?
How does this work?
Am I supposed to stand up now?
Yeah, I think I think Xylism. I think you're correct. I think it is the same actor for both characters too, which I think makes it even stranger. But yeah,
or we're gonna find out at the end, the big plot twist. He was doing his sister the whole time. That's what it was. It was they're the same people. They're the same people.
It's like, oh shit. But no, like I to kind of put a finer point on it, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And why I feel the way I feel about it. The reason why I think that maybe they should have possibly considered getting a different person for the if you could keep the same voice actress for the voice lines, but maybe it would have been a smart idea to change up the face just a little bit. But like right here, I think I have it pulled up. Do I have it? Yeah, I have it pulled up.
That's like a unique face too. That's not like a I feel you.
Yeah, and then like you go here and it's like, oh,
wait a minute.
Interesting.
Cleft chin, pointy nose.
It's like, oh,
Look like a pretty ass Henry Cavill. That's the same woman.
That's the same one. Exactly. Like I said, it's not like it's not the worst thing in the world, but I won't lie. When I saw, like, because you see the ex first, and then you see the sister later. So without going into I'm not going to go into spoilers here, but there's a very good reason why I would look at the sister and be like, excuse me, why is dude calling you by a different name? Like what's
why are you dating somebody who looks like your sister?
Right? I got questions. I have so many questions. That, because I'm not gonna lie, that says a lot. That says I'm not gonna lie. Immediately sus.
Right.
Immediately fucking sus. Right there, off top. Clearly, there was a 13 silent. Oops, wrong franchise. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, I think you might be on. I think you're onto something. Rob, if you're still here, man, when are we gonna? What's really going on, man? When are we? We need to talk. We need to.
He's trying to say he misses you, and he wonders what happened. And he just says, if you guys just reconnect one day, you guys can make this work. Okay,
giggity. Nothing but giggity. But no,
not a pause to be had.
Nah, man, no more pause. We don't pause in 2025.
That's right.
But no, what was I gonna say? There was another thing that had come up on my radar, but that was really it. Honestly, the whole someone did bring up something else that was kind of related to what we were talking about. Megabonk. I think it was nominated for like best new game developer or something along those lines. Yeah, here it is. Xylism's guy right here. So yeah, Megabomb Dev requested for his nomination to be removed from best indie game and put someone else in his place. And this was because the Megabomb game was not his first game. So technically it would not count in that category. And that was actually something Alana Pierce was talking about, because she was saying that like everybody's definition of indie game is different. And that she said that by all practical purposes, there's games that Bethesda's made that should be considered indie games because they have a small team. And she was talking about how, like, because some games do have small teams, people go, oh, that must be an indie game. It's like, no, some games just have fewer devs than others. Like, but
like Baldur's Gate 3 is technically an indie game, right?
yeah, but it's also a AAA game at the same time, almost, because because of how popular it was and how much polish it had. It was treated like, I put it like this: it wasn't a AAA game, but it was treated like a AAA game. Like, but I actually kind of like to put Baldur's Gate in that nice, comfy little AA category because, and I think that's important because AA games are important to the existence of gaming. Because if everything is AAA, then nothing is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If everything's AAA, there is no AAA. So, and let's keep it a buck. I guarantee you, if all of us go back through our gaming history and look at the things we played, we've all played some fucking AA games that we thought were like the fucking best thing we've ever played in our entire lives. I promise you that. I promise you that. So yeah, I think it's important. I think it's actually I think it's actually important that we don't diminish that. But yeah, I even think like Dispatch, like technically Dispatch, while I'm glad that it's in the categories that it is in. Oh yeah, go ahead. Do you think? I do think that they should have maybe put it in a couple of different categories too, because technically, while Ad Hoc, they're their own studio, but they used to be Telltale. So it's like, technically, are they really like new kids on the block if they've actually been around, for 5 ever? Like that's kind of my
maybe
thing.
it's like a ship of Theseus thing. Like how many parts need to change before they're new again? You know,
right? But no, all that aside, yeah, fantastic stuff. And we do have a super chat that I want to hit before we roll up at. We actually got one from the Real Bone Factory with the 2. Says, have you guys watched Legend of Neil? I looked it up actually before. I have never watched it ever in life.
Legend of Neil.
But I'm curious if it's any good. I mean, I might give it a look. I am currently getting caught up on a lot of television shows right now. So
2007, damn.
Yeah, this came out like 5 ever ago. I mean, we
can
literally
full series. Oh, this
ever.
is on YouTube.
Yes. It's like it looks like a Legend of Zelda. It looks like a Legend of Zelda parody type of vibe, which I mean, I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look. I won't kick a Legend of Zelda parody out
don't
there.
say that. Don't say that. Oh,
what?
That fucks with my brain.
What?
2007.
Oh yeah,
18 years ago. Putting those two together like that is like does not compute.
Not a good look.
Holy shit!
It's not good.
Holy shit!
It's not good.
Man, we're gonna be dead soon.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be dead soon.
And wait,
you know what?
It's got Felicia Day in it. Lord have mercy. I'll have to take a look at this. We'll see. What was
I am gonna say one thing before you start closing this out.
Yeah, go off.
Nobody needs to do it right now. But I just want to let you know that every time a show ends and I never heard Ernie sing once, a puppy dies. A puppy dies somewhere. I just want to y'all know.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, if you hate puppies, it's on you.
I mean,
but I just want to hear the song. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, man, look, I'm just trying to see something happen. But no,
that's right.
Robo, do you have anything going on that you would like to?
Well, another project, another. You know, what I mean, you know me. You know what I mean? You know my ADHD does. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna try my hand at medium. I'm gonna try my hand at writing. So, same shit, same woke political shit. But I'm gonna try my hand at a little bit of writing. So, If y'all are readers or have a browser that reads to you like I do, then check me out. When am I gonna stream? Actually, pretty soon. Every single time I think about it, I'm like, all right,
This is
all
it.
right, I got
This is the
Monday.
one.
But I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. No excuses. I have been busy as fuck with DSA.
Oh yeah.
Super busy. There's a public housing community that they're demolishing, and they're trying to fucking pull the wool over their eyes, and we know they don't plan on letting many of them back, and we're trying to fight for them to get a legal required for them to move back, and I, it's just been a lot of shit. I'm rebuilding their website, and
Oh, dude, you're doing a lot.
I've actually, yeah, I've been doing a lot. So, but I do miss it. I miss it. I miss bullshitting with y'all. But yeah,
Aww.
chum blue Bubba, and you say, yeah.
He's like, I ain't got time. He's like, I ain't got time for Bubba.
Epstein's brother said I swear, triple swear, it wasn't the previous president, Bill Clinton.
Oh.
But I feel like if you like you like the
but it could be the
you
horse.
swear too hard. She swore too hard.
I feel like that was a wink, wink. Like it's him.
I super smart. Yeah, but the rumors about the Clintons, they'd be like, listen, unless you want to unalive yourself too, I would go ahead and write this out there.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And he goes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Ms. Clinton.
I mean, look, I'll tell you what I got. I got planning to do for some interviews. And I got to get back to the Mighty Nine because I actually got my mom slick hooked on it. And so yeah, we watched I think I had turned on the first episode of it when she was around, and it was kind of like she was like, "You would get me hooked on this bullshit." I was like, "Well, we got 2 more episodes we can watch. Let's go."
That's right.
So we got that, and I got to get back on Down Cemetery Road because that's kind of been holding me lately. Down Cemetery Road is lit. And yeah, I got plenty of stuff to be doing. Plus I got shit to read. Got so much shit to read. And yeah, there's just a bunch of other craziness going on, but regardless, I hope that everyone else is doing well, having a good time, and really probably more importantly than anything else, I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. I will be back Saturday. Saturday I'll be back. Hopefully no broken legs or ankles for that matter. Because I'm going skating tomorrow. First time skating in a long time, taking the kids.
Roller blades or
no,
okay.
I don't
What with 4?
Yeah, I do speed skate. I can't do
This man said I don't blade.
No, I don't blade.
No, I don't blade. I don't do that anymore.
Nah.
I'm like,
I mean,
you just do a little speed skating. You know what I mean? You just kind of get the grade Fs. Yeah, I'll pull a couple grade Ds on there. I'm making up shit, but I don't know what that shit is. That's dope that you're into that.
Also, when you said blade, like we were talking about when you were talking about it, I immediately started thinking about wrestling. I was like, yeah, no, I don't blade. That's actually one of the reasons why I never would have been a very good wrestler, because I'd be like, if you cut my forehead,
you don't like cutting yours, yeah.
I'm like, you cut my forehead, we're fighting. We're
then you'll be like the Rampage's son.
Yeah.
And beat somebody's ass in real life.
Yeah. Like I will end you in the middle of the ring, like for real. It'll shoot style. But no, that said, that's the show, y'all, and I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah. And we will be back next week. And yeah, we'll have, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna be talking about next week. I'm sure we'll figure it out by the
We
day
never know.
before. We'll find out the night before, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, we were thinking about this the whole time.
Yeah.
Because you know what, it's always better that way. But anyway, that said, for Robo of Left Face TV, I'm the Blerd Without Fear, and you know what? You know what I'm gonna say? You know what? To the devs of Arc Raiders.
We coming for you, nigga!